First baseman number 17, Miguel Hernandez. Second baseman number 2, Dylan Aranda. Third baseman number 16, Arnulfo Caballero. Shortstop number 7, Caleb Gonzalez. Left fielder number 8, Christian Esparza. Center fielder number 4, Alan Samaniego. Right fielder number 13, Jesus Alarcon. DH number 12, Santiago Ramirez. Also number 14, Jaden Martinez. Head coach for the Blue Devils, Alonso Amancio. Assistant, Jaime Bustamante.
Teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
In today's connected world, digital wellness matters. It's about staying safe online, finding balance at home, and having peace of mind with the technology you use every day. At BBT, we believe your internet should work for you. That's why we offer smart tools that help protect your network, manage screen time, and give you control, all backed by local support you can trust. Because healthy connections build stronger communities. Call 800-592-4781 or visit bigbend.com today.
Whether you're here to explore Big Bend, cheer on the Lobos, or just watch the West Texas sunset, Hampton Inn and Alpine is your home away from home. Wake up refreshed in a cozy bed. Enjoy our hot breakfast, always free. Just minutes from Sul Ross State University in downtown Alpine, we put comfort and convenience on the map. Hampton Inn and Alpine, where West Texas hospitality meets Hilton comfort. Book today at hampton.com.
At Maverick Bank, we don't just bank, we break the mold. Bold, independent, and built for Texas. We make decisions locally with your goals in mind. Whether you're growing a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help you move forward. Visit www.maverick.bank or stop by your nearest location in Alpine, Fort Davis, or Presidio. Maverick Bank, legacy-driven, future-focused. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Presidio, Texas, where Alpine Fighting Buck Baseball looks to continue their district run. Right now have won 4 games in a row in district play after starting district play with a loss against Anthony. That includes a 9-4 win against Presidio last time around? Yes, sir. 9-. I'm looking at the wrong team here. Alpine had a. We're working. Hey, again, we got Barry Young on the broadcast today. Last time we had you on, we run ruled the first place team in the district in Kermit. So a good luck charm here on the broadcast. It was a 9-4 win against Presidio last time around. Presidio has lost two games in district play, so it's a two-way tie for first in the district between Alpine and Kermit, with Kermit's only loss coming to Alpine. Again, Alpine's only loss coming to Anthony. Should be exciting when we host Kermit here in a few weeks, as, again, Presidio has 2 losses. It was that 9-4 loss against Alpine, a 3-1 loss against Kermit, while Tornillo was a 10-0 win for Presidio, and they beat Anthony 12-2. So 2 run rule wins against the two tail end teams of the district. Today on the bump for Presidio, number 1, that's Diego Martinez. I believe this is an right-handed arm that we saw last time around. We know they have a lefty, a crafty lefty in the bullpen in Alon Diego, but Diego Martinez will tote the rubber as things get started here with 1, 2, and 3 in the order due up for the Fighting Bucks. Riley Vasquez, Ezra Lujan, and Josh Solis. Just a short jaunt out here. What time did y'all leave, Barry?
We left at the end of 7th period, so I'd say 1:52.
7th period.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we had 6 periods back in my high school, and that felt like a lot.
Huh.
Riley Vasquez again steps in, had a good ball game last time around on the road at Anthony. The leadoff batter takes the first pitch he sees, looping out on the right side to right field, where Presidio's under it for the first out of the ball game. Routine play in right. Hardly anything's routine in right at this level, but again, he made a nice grab, and it's Ezra Lujan stepping in.
Ezra's a great second batter.
I think between this year and last year, the only game I've seen him struggling was that very recent last game in Anthony. He only struck out once in that game, too. When you put a ball in play, as he does here, grounding it to the third baseman, the throw across the diamond pulls the first baseman off the bag, but down the line as he applies the tag. And again, he put it in play, 2 pitches, 2 outs, as the Bucks have flown out to right field again off the bat of Vasquez and Ezra Lujan, the ground out to the third baseman. Josh Solis now.
Yeah, Josh homered 2 games ago. Great power hitter.
Oh, yeah, you were on that call that day, too.
Yeah.
The first pitch to Josh. It's the sidearm righty sending it well away to the right-hander in the batter's box, Josh Solis.
This park has about the same dimensions as Kermit, if not smaller. So
I think it is a bit smaller. This one drops low, now 2-0. There is another lifted wall out in center field. The wall maybe just about 7 feet tall. The one in center, as it angles up, maybe goes to 14, 15 feet as this is grounded through the left side of the infield. A 2-out single for Josh Solis in the Fighting Bucks here on the road at their big-time rival Presidio. A.J. Yanez will bat now the DH for Alpine.
always a great game in Presidio.
Any sport.
Yeah. Second most passionate fans in the district.
That's good. We were talking about them in their prior football program, no longer have a football program. It'd be fun to watch these two teams line up on the gridiron. A.J. Yanez again batting here with that runner at first base. There's a pinch runner there. Looks like number 2, Roach, or 22 Roach, as this is lifted out towards center field. The center fielder ranging back towards the track and has the grab as the Bucs side is retired. 3 big flyouts on the first pitch seen by Riley Vasquez. There was a ground ball for Ezra Lujan and then A.J. Yanez. So, again, the Bucs seeing Martinez for the second time this year, looking to ambush early in at-bats. But, again, just found some gloves. As Graham Dubois totes the rubber for Alpine, we'll be back in a minute as he warms up.
Enjoy the familiar comforts of Holiday Inn Express as you explore the mysterious beauties of West Texas. We offer spacious rooms with large bathrooms, complimentary breakfast that will spoil your taste buds, free Wi-Fi, fitness center, indoor pool, and even electric vehicle charging. Holiday Inn Express, your oasis in the desert in Alpine, Texas, 2004 East Highway 90. Call 432-837-9597.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Tally Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Tally Reed Insurance. We've got you covered.
At your local McCoys, they make purchasing materials for your do-it-yourself or large construction project as easy as possible. You choose between buying online or in the store, either picking it up in the store or having it delivered to the job site. At McCoys, they know your time is valuable, and their pros will make sure that your materials arrive at your home or job site on time so that you can get the job done and get on to the next one. McCoys, let's build something. Proud sponsors of Alpine ISD Sports.
We're back here in Presidio again. Graham Dubois has seen the 2 starts so far in district play. He started in the opener, throwing 3 no-hit innings against Anthony before losing control for the 4th. We saw a better outing in his 2nd start in district play. That was at home against, I think it was Kermit.
At home?
No, it wasn't Kermit. It was
Thornhill?
It might have been on the road at Kermit.
No, that would have been Alec.
Then it was, maybe it was Tornillo. Yeah. I know he's seen 2 starts, and again, started off with some quality stuff early on. Just a sophomore for the Fighting Bucks. Graham, the man of many nicknames. You told me it was Chip.
Matthew is his given name, and Moonlight, as I just found out.
And I've added a new one here. Graham Cracker sets and delivers. It misses down low, 1-0. Anibal Ortega, leadoff batter and a right-hander for Presidio. It's Caleb Gonzalez on deck, then Alon Samaniego in the hole. Assist misses just inside, 2-0. Samaniego, a left-handed bat out in center field, an arm that we should expect today. So the wind blows from left to right as this is sent foul towards the Fighting Buck dugout. Over on the third base side as the sun sets off in the west, they're looking due west with the sun in their eyes all the way until sunset today.
Yeah, Coach Giannis tried to field that.
Yeah, he did. From the dugout. The 2-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Now 2-2. It looked like the slider there from Dubois.
It's a good pitch.
Great pitch down 2-1. Now the 2-2. Inside ball. No, an HBP as it nails Ortega on the shoulder. Runner at first base and nobody out now for Presidio in the top of the first. We've mentioned it before. This is kind of an even keel district. It's amongst any sport, I think baseball is the one where any team could win a district title.
Yeah, for sure.
We saw Anthony beat Alpine last year and this year. This is the only sport that Anthony's won games against Alpine. And I think you could say the same about Kermit as this misses well away, 1-0. They haven't beat Kermit this year.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't beat us in cross-country or track either.
Nor do they field a golf or tennis team as this misses low and away. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they may. It's just such a long drive that it's not worth it.
Hey, man, free golf is always worth it. I don't know if you could say free golf. You probably got to pay for equipment, etc.
Yeah.
The 2-0. Lifted high into the air. It's in shallow right where Ficky has a nice grab, a snow cone over his shoulder in right. And there's one away as Ortega holds put at first base. It's Alon Samaniego now coming to bat, the left-hander and center fielder.
Good communication between Ficky and Ramos.
Yeah, that's one where it's heading deep enough to where it could have been Alec's play, but Ficky knew that he had to stay with it and make a tough grab. First pitch sails well away to Samaniego, and the runner will advance to second base in Anibal Ortega.
Yeah, Graham's starting a little shaky, but he'll ease into it.
Yeah, just a bit wild. That would have hit a batter in the right-hand batter's box, notably the left-hand hitter's batter's box over on that right side where Alon Samaniego squeezes in as this squeezes in for a strike, 1-1. I think the coach that made the batter's box for Presidio eyeballed it because it looks more like a, what do you call that shape? It's not a trapezoid. A trapezoid has 5 sides. This is away 2-1.
Parallelogram?
Yeah, parallelogram. Looks more like a parallelogram than a rectangle.
Yeah.
The 2-1. High and away, ball 3.
Those extra 2 steps mean a lot for a lefty.
Especially the lefties that, if you're a lefty in 3A high school baseball, you're facing righties every single day. As Salon sends this high into the air, it's pulled out to right field. Alec Ramos headed back to the fence. It bounces on the warning track. The runner was holding up towards second base. He'll still round third and come in and score as Samaniego gets to second with a stand-up double. Again, big pull to the track for the 3 spot, and Presidio goes ahead 1-0.
Yeah. Alec almost got to that in right field.
I think Alec is lost for a moment, too, before he was backing up. And the way he was reading, I thought maybe it was leaving the ballpark. Again, you talked about the dimensions here, rather small. In a lefty pull side with the wind headed that way, you could definitely see one leave the park. And a good time for a conversation as Coach Yanez comes out to talk to Graham and talk about the situation here.
Yeah, and there's hardly any warning track. I noticed that playing left field in the JV game.
Is it, but there's still a little bit?
It's like 4 feet at most.
Now, one thing that Coach Yanez was pointing down towards the mound, maybe a brief conversation, that's always something to make a note of is anytime you're on the road, you're getting a different mound, you're getting a different look up there, and maybe some of Graham's struggles could be due to this Presidio foreign mound.
Yeah.
With 1 down, it's the 4 spot Arnulfo Caballero who takes this off the hands high and inside. The HBP puts him at first base.
Yeah, there was a JV game before that, which could have added to the mound's problems.
Going back to Roswell and Alpine, the Alpine Cowboys, that Roswell and Vader mound is these. I mean, it looks like Expedition Everest at Disney World. It is pretty ridiculous. Here's the first pitch. Just inside. Called a strike, actually. 0-1 to Jesus Alarcon. Again, Arnulfo Caballero hit on the first pitch he saw. Anibal Ortega led the 6th inning off with an HBP as Josh sends it to third. A double steal, and he nails the center fielder, grabbing third base. And Alon Demoniego, there's 2 away.
Yeah, Presidio's got to watch out with Josh behind the plate.
I'm surprised they tried to steal third base. The intent is to move 2 runners in scoring position. You get a base hit and you take a big lead as the off-speed misses well inside. But like you said, we got Josh Solis behind the plate. Not an arm you want to test at third base, even with your fastest player and center fielder, Samaniego. The 2-1 misses low to Jesus Alarcon. It's now 3-1.
Yeah. Josh is a closer besides being a catcher and can throw 81.
Yeah, he's got the arm. The 3-1. Well away, ball 4. Christian Esparza now.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh threw to me one time, and that was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me.
As a catcher?
Nah, we were just throwing.
Oh. You don't want to pick him as a throwing partner, is that what you're saying?
I mean, for me, no.
Yeah. Here's the first pitch. A strike on the inside. It's 0-1 to Esparza. When I was at my military school, my sophomore year of high school, I had one of those throwing partners. Coulter Shevland is his name. He ended up at the Coast Guard Academy, but he was the type of kid who just tried to throw it as hard as he can every single warm-up. And I got kind of tired of having him as a warm-up partner for sure.
Go Coast Guard.
Yeah, the 1-1. Fouled off, now 1-2. 1-2 count, runners at first and second base with 2 away for Christian Esparza. Again, Presidio with a 1-0 lead as Graham delivers just high, 2-2.
Man, that was really close right there.
A nice pitch. The righty sets and fires inside 3-2.
Yeah. Yeah, Graham's a great pitcher. He pitched for JV too. Got a shutout.
Today?
No.
Okay. Here's the 3-2. Lifted out into the air and right, and it heads foul and out of play. We'll reset on the 3-2 count. The runners were off and running on contact. Again, from first and second base, as Presidio leads 1-0. Again, the 2 outs in the inning was a pop out by the 2-spot Caleb Gonzalez, and then Josh Solis caught Alan Samaniego taking third base. Du Bois checks in at second. Not in time. Just they don't have a pitch clock, do they?
I do not believe high school baseball is a pitch clock.
Just settling back in, grabbing a moment. Beautiful mountain range back behind. You can see it on YouTube as this sails inside. Ball 4. The bases loaded. 2 HBPs, 2 walks in the inning. And I think the Bucks will still ride with Du Bois here.
Yeah.
Even a base hit, they'll probably still stick with Du Bois. See what he can do in the second or third. What you know what that mountain range is, Barry?
No, but I know a folk tale about it.
Tell it to me. Is this Mrs. High and Inside? Want to know.
So the story goes that there was a spider who lived in the mountains who created a web over the Ojinaga Presidio Valley and kept it safe.
Wow. Yeah. Out of that mountain range, here's the 1-0. Just high now, 2-0. Yeah. That's a good story.
Mm-hmm. This area used to be called La Junta because it was the joint of the Rio Canchos and the Rio Grande.
As this misses low, 3-0. And a tough spot for Graham Du Bois. What does that word mean, Loud?
The joint.
Oh. The 3-0. Finds his own on the outside now, 3-1. We're getting a little bit of that home zone, I think, right now. Graham with the 3-1, two-way, bases loaded, up high and inside, ball 4. An RBI walk will put Aranda at first. Again, the bases loaded, 3 walks and 2 HBPs in the inning for Graham. Yanez coming out. I think this visit, at some levels, the second visit means you have to take the ball from him, and I think he will. Graham Du Bois hands the ball off to Coach Yanez. Alec Ramos comes in from right field. We'll have a brief warm-up period. Again, just a little bit out of control. Again, a tighter zone here on the road, and some momentum for Presidio in the bottom of the first as we'll take a nod and take an advertisement break as Alec Ramos, the senior, warms up.
Alpine Community Credit Union wants to thank Alpine and its residents for making Alpine such a terrific place to live by supporting its customers with the best professional and friendliest service in town. Federally insured, they can help you with loans, businesses, savings, or any banking need that you might have. Experience our beautiful clean lobby and that down-home professional small-town courtesy that you can only expect from, well, a small town. Alpine Community Credit Union.
Why should you buy your next TV from Big Canyon? For one, no matter the size, we deliver and set up. We also adjust picture settings for your room, connect to your internet, download the apps like set up your home screen, connect your device, program your remote, paint the wall, show you how to use it, adjust the sound, remove all the trash, including recycle your old TV. And best of all, we offer the best in technology with Samsung, which has at least 3 tiers to every size TV they offer. So you never pay for the features you don't want or need. Big Canyon TV, 610 North 5th, or give us a call at 837-7484.
Lowe's Market traces its history to E.M. Bud Lowe, who sold candy and sundries from the back of his truck in Littlefield, Texas in the 1940s. In 1964, Bob opened the first Lowe's Market, a small grocery store in Olton, Texas. Since then, Lowe's has expanded into small and medium-sized towns and cities throughout Texas and New Mexico. When Lowe's makes an investment in a community, they also make a commitment to serve the community with the highest quality and selection along with fair pricing. Lowe's, your family grocery store.
Again, Alec Ramos, the bases loaded. First pitch swinging from the 8th spot, Santiago Ramirez. It's 0-1. Good news is you get 8 and 9 in the order as you come in with the bases loaded. The bad news is, again, it's a tight zone, and coming out without a true warm-up period is going to be tough as he misses low and away with the two-seam fastball, now 1-1.
Yeah, the runners didn't advance, seeing Josh behind the plate.
As it trickled just back behind him. Alec with a good jump towards home to try and cover that back. The 1-1. Goes back to that two-seam, and it misses low and away again. Now 2-1.
Alec pitched 2 games ago in Kermit.
Was our player of the game that day. As the 2-1 comes. Fastball, a strike on the inside, now 2-2.
He was?
I think he was our pitcher of the game.
And then Riley was player. Yeah.
Riley Vasquez. The 2-2. Two-seam misses low. Josh on his horse to the backstop. He'll collect, flip to first, flip home where Alec is covering the plate. But not in time. One comes in to score. Everybody advances, and Presidio goes ahead 3-0. Again, I like the run on this two-seam fastball. Just his very first at-bat since Alec has come in. He's missed the two-seam low a few times. Still a 3-2 count with 2 in scoring position now for the 8th spot, Ramirez. A long first inning today. The 3-2, he goes back to the two-seam, and Ramirez fouls it off. Trying to freeze him up, dotting it up on the outside of the zone.
Beautiful place to play baseball.
Oh, yeah, that big old mountain backdrop.
Yeah. We're only like 200 meters away from the river right now.
Yeah. The 3-2. Grounded towards the second base side. It's Chase Fickey collecting and flipping to first. 3 score in the top of the first for Presidio. And we'll be back in a minute here at Big Bend Radio again. 3-0. Sorry, it's the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back in a minute.
They're good for the garden, good for the shop, good for construction, good for household chores. And right now, they're sale priced at $3.69 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store. We're talking about True Grip men's nitro-coated gloves that give you a sure non-slip grip under most any circumstance. Available in sizes medium, large, and extra large, these gloves are the go-to pair for most any job inside or out. Grab some and save over $2 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store.
Do you need better internet in West Texas? Mountain Zone TV delivers reliable wireless broadband with no credit checks and no contracts. Whether you're streaming, working from home, or running a local business, Mountain Zone TV is built for rural living. Proudly serving Fort Davis, Marathon, Marfa, and Presidio with fast, dependable local service. Mountain Zone TV, connecting West Texas. Call them up at 432-837-2300.
Skinner's Drilling and Well Service offers everything you need when it comes to solar well pump system installation and maintenance. Whether you're looking to cut electricity costs or need solar power in an area where electricity is not readily available, Skinner's Drilling and Well Service has some solar options that you'll want to consider. By the way, these systems are upgradable over time. Call Skinner's Drilling and Well Service, LLC at 837-2497, Texas license number 2838A1.
Righty Alec Ramos here takes the sidearm. Righty inside for a strike 0-2. The umpire, the blue today, likes that inside pitch.
Yeah, close to the zone.
The 0-2. Low and away. Now 1-2 to your right fielder on the day. Alec Ramos, Graham DuBois, Alex Adams, Chase Fickey. Then Colt Billings rounds up the lineup with Emerson Roach playing third in place of the DH AJ.
Alec now the pitcher.
Oh, yeah. The 1-2. There's that two seam away. Now 2-2 the count. So Alec has moved to the pitcher. I think they just threw Graham right out and right.
Yeah, Graham's a very versatile player.
The 2-2. Well inside, ball 3.
Almost hit him.
We would have taken it at this point, down 3-0. Need some base runners. A 3-2 pitch and a big one after a short inning in the top of the first. As there's a swing and a miss, he gets the strikeout. Alec heading back to the dugout. There's one away for Graham DuBois. That's the Achilles heel of having a game plan, understanding a pitcher, and going and attacking him early on. As we saw 3 one-pitch at-bats and one-pitch outs for Riley Vasquez, Ezra Lujan, and A.J. Yanez. All hard-hit balls, but all found the glove. As this finds the zone, it's 0-1 to Graham.
That was a pretty good pitch. Had some motion.
I think it's that two-seam with the arm side run from the sidearm slot. Runs a long way, then runs a little bit back as this finds the zone. There's a swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tries to run the two-seam up on the outside again. This time it misses away. Now 1-2. He wants the call. I think it is outside.
It's interesting. The catcher was almost playing in the lefty box right there.
The 1-2 misses away. 2-2. What do we call it? The lefty rhombus or parallelogram?
Parallelogram.
The 2-2. Back to the two-seam, and it misses again. 3-2. He wants it, man.
Yeah.
Trying to force it in there, but
he's definitely painting it.
The 3-2. Went back to the fastball, and Graham fouls it off. A long at-bat here as we'll bleed into the pitch count of Martinez. A 3-2 count.
Yeah, protecting the plate.
With Alex Adams on deck and Jason Fickey in the hole. Low and away, ball 4. Again, the two-seam pitch, and again, he misses outside, doesn't get to run back in the zone, and Graham takes first base. I'll take long at-bats like that. Even if that ended in a strikeout, a 9-10 pitch at-bat against the starter today would be really valuable for the Bucks.
Yeah, always good.
Alex Adams can do so as well as he takes the first pitch low, 1-0. He was one of my co-player of the games the other day in Anthony with 3 walks and a single. Wow. And some battles in the boxes. There's a check-in throw to first base. Graham gets back in time.
So his OBP was 1,000?
1,000 OBP.
Oh, man. I always wonder if it's 1 or 1,000.
Yeah. 100 even. The 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. Because we're talking percent. It's 100%.
Yeah.
Or 1,000. Or, what? 1, as you said?
Yeah, I think it would just be 1.
Solid 1. He got on base every at-bat.
Yeah, always great.
Got a strict sign from the coach there as he fouls it off. It's 2-1. Now, Coach Yanez is looking at his runner at first base. I think he had the hit and run on.
Yeah, that's what I would have. Well, I'm not that smart, but it's a play right there.
The 2-1. Well behind the head of Alex Adams, and it's a 3-1 count. Missing signs, that's one thing that'll really get you in trouble.
Yeah.
If you want to be running polls after a game, you better miss some signs, and you'll get your wish.
We had a player miss 8 signs in our game today.
No way.
Yeah.
Let's drop the name.
No.
Check-in throw at first base, not in time. 3-1 count with 1 away. Again, a runner at first base, and the righty Martinez on the bump.
And guess what? We ran pools.
I saw that. The 3-1. Grounded towards the shortstop. Could be two. They flip to second. Now across to first. Pulls the first baseman off the bag. So fielder's choice will grab the lead runner. And there's two down. So you can't score an error on the second out on a double play despite that throw pulling the first baseman off the bag. So just a fielder's choice, and Fickey steps in.
Yeah, almost a collision between Alex and the first baseman.
As Fickey sends this foul. You don't have the double first base bags.
Yeah.
Like they've adopted at some levels. Again, I think that in the pitch clock, it's only a matter of time before they bring them down from the higher levels to this.
Yeah. I think the double bag is only for like Pony League and Little League, right?
I think it's in the MLB now. As this misses inside 1-1.
Interesting.
I know it's at D1 college baseball. The 1-1 pitch. Well away. Now 2-1.
Yeah, that's why high school baseball is awesome. It's pure.
Yeah, except for the schools up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that'll give your mom a free car if you're good enough at baseball and you come play for them.
Yeah.
The 2-1. Well inside ball. No, a strike.
Whoa.
He likes that inside part of the plate. 2-2.
Yeah, a lot of that recruiting stuff happened after Katrina.
As Fickey swings and misses on the 2-2. That'll send us to the bottom of the second inning. Presidio up 3-0.
When West Texas weather hits hard, your roof has to be tougher. That's why local homeowners and businesses trust Talent Roofing. From storm damage and repairs to full roof replacements, Talent Roofing delivers honest work, fair pricing, and results that last. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just quality craftsmanship from a team that knows West Texas roofs inside and out. Call them up at 432-837-7009.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Again, Alec came in relief in the first. Now trailing 3-0. He'll come in the bottom of the second in his first clean inning of the day, facing number 9, 1, and 2, Miguel Hernandez, Anibal Ortega, and Caleb Gonzalez.
How fast would you say Alex been pitching today?
I think he's touching high 70s, maybe. There's a fastball and a foul ball. Maybe 76, 77 on the gun on the fastball today.
Yeah.
I bet he could run it up to low 80s in a bullpen session in a vacuum, but again, control the number one factor in your success out here. The 0-1. Slider dots him up 0-2. Really nice pitch there.
Yeah.
Do y'all have radar guns at practice? Do you ever get to see it?
No.
The 0-2. As this is sent high into the air out in the right field. It's in foul territory where Du Bois is.
Does not make the catch.
We didn't have a good angle there. There's an 0-2 count again for the 9 spot.
Yeah.
This is the first baseman, too, batting 9th in the order. Not a common theme.
Number 17. Yeah, you would almost think it would be a power hitter.
Or at least a decent bat in a position that's easier to play. As the 2-seam misses away, 1-2.
I mean, first base is hard, but
yeah, it's still not the easiest of positions, but it's still one that you can pick up fairly easily as an athlete. As there's a swing and a miss. Hernandez retired on strikes, and there's one down. Anibal Ortega stepping in.
4-strike at bat right there. Good to keep the pitch count down.
Absolutely.
Or 4-pitch, pardon me.
Want to run Alec as long as we can. Really want to run him right into the setup man, Josh Solis, which is a guy we'd expect today. The Bucks can climb back into this one, trailing 3-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Two-seam finds the zone on the outside. It's 0-1 to the one spot. Ortega, who's hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Fastball looped out to Ezra. A bad hop late. He'll collect. In sense to first in time. 2 down.
Nice play by Ezra right there at shortstop.
This is one of those half innings that can grab you momentum on the offensive side. Again, you had a lot of trouble. Had a really long bottom of the first, changed pitchers. And I think 3 up, 3 down can boost the confidence of the clubhouse.
For sure. Let's not jinx it, though.
As Caleb Gonzalez steps in. First pitch swinging. He'll send it chopping down the third base line. And a late read from Emerson Roach as he lets it go foul. I think he could have picked it up on the line. Would have been a tough play at first. So he opted again for the strike in an 0-1 count.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to have Alec and Josh pitching consistently with a 3-game break or a 3-day break.
See how one comes. How about the no-hitter the other day from, was it Fickey and Anthony?
I mean, I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. They didn't have JV there. It was Fickey.
Yeah. Jace is a great pitcher.
From what I saw, I think it was just the change-up fastball approach from Fickey, not too complicated. As the 0-2 comes. Two-seam, dots him up on the outside. We'll get the call in the backwards K. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Ramos. Again, he's got the two-seam working in a perfect 3-batter frame as we head to the third. Bucks trailing 3-0.
In today's connected world, digital wellness matters. It's about staying safe online, finding balance at home, and having peace of mind with the technology you use every day. At BBT, we believe your internet should work for you. That's why we offer smart tools that help protect your network, manage screen time, and give you control, all backed by local support you can trust. Because healthy connections build stronger communities. Call 800-592-4781 or visit bigbend.com today.
Whether you're here to explore Big Bend, cheer on the Lobos, or just watch the West Texas sunset, Hampton Inn and Alpine is your home away from home. Wake up refreshed in a cozy bed. Enjoy our hot breakfast, always free. Just minutes from Sul Ross State University in downtown Alpine, we put comfort and convenience on the map. Hampton Inn and Alpine, where West Texas hospitality meets Hilton comfort. Book today at hampton.com.
Three nothing. Bucks trailing as we head to the top of the third. It'll be 9-1-2 due up. Colt Billings, Riley Vasquez, and Ezra Lujan. Hey, shout out to our Alpine Ladybuck softball team improving to another win in district play. They took down the Tornillo Coyotes at home. Barry, did you hear the final score of that one? It's just miss as well inside. 1-0.
Forfeit,
right? But 50-0, I heard. I mean, we can make up whatever score we want, right? They forfeited. They never got on the bus as this misses well away. No, it finds the zone on the outside. That zone has consistently grown sideways. Again, now the outside a strike for both ball clubs as this one, the Frisbee slider, a butt laid down by Colt, racing the first base bag. And a nice play by the catcher for Presidio to retire Billings the 9-hole. That's Andy Ball Ortega, the one spot for Presidio with the play, and there's one away. Riley Vasquez steps in.
It's a well-laid bunt.
Maybe you'd want it about 5 feet further down that third base line, but still put it in fair territory on his first bunt attempt of the at-bat. This misses well inside. It's 1-0 to Vasquez.
Yeah, Riley dodged out of the way of that one.
Trying to get things going. He sends this high into the air, looping out to right field, where Presidio's right fielder doesn't have to move at all. There's 2 down.
2 plays on the night for the right fielder.
Both off the bat of Riley Vasquez.
Yeah.
Riley's got an issue with him, man. He's going to stick a thumbtack in his on the barrel of his bat. That way, when it heads out to right field and he makes the grab, it sticks in his glove. Ezra Lujan. That's not a thing. As the slider finds the zone, it's 0-1.
Always more chances, though.
Low and away, 1-1 the count to Lujan. Again, 2 down, and the Bucks trailing 3-0 here in the top of the third. This finds the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, hopefully Ezra can start a rally right here.
Fastball sent high into the air in right as it bleeds foul, 1-2.
First baseman went after it.
Bucks in their white pinstripe uniforms. No, these are the grays.
Yeah, grays with purple stripes.
It's the Presidio in the white pinstripe uniforms. Right, the Blue Devils across the chest. The 1-2. Inside, Ezra takes it on the hip, and HBP will put him at first.
Yeah. Blue Devils almost looking like the Los Angeles Dodgers right now.
What, their colors?
Yeah. And the pinstripes.
As Josh Solis steps in. What we saw there from Ezra is kind of what you'd like to see from Riley when on that real inside pitch, just wearing one on the hip, grabbing first base for free, getting under the skin of the pitcher.
Yeah. You know, it was in this exact situation that Josh took it yard last time.
Would be awfully nice here as he takes it high and away. It was a pitch out as they're trying to track Ezra on the base pass. 1-0. Yeah.
Same inning.
We'll see if Ezra is off and running soon. Two-seam misses away, now 2-0. It was in the third that Josh hit it?
Oh, it was in the third.
It was?
Yeah.
Your memory is better than mine.
And there was a runner on first.
Another check-in at first. Ezra keeping his head up and keeping himself safe at first base.
Yeah, Ezra's a great base runner.
2-0, low and away. Both pitchers today have a really good two-seam. I like it. I mean, the two-seam is one of my favorite pitches. It's that fastball with arm side run out of the righty. At 3-0. Goes back to the two-seam, misses low and away. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Josh Solis. There's 2 aboard.
I wonder if that could have been intentional. I mean, Josh is a scary guy with a runner on.
I think after the pitch out, where it moved to 1-0, then you miss the next pitch and it's 2-0, and at that point you might have switched the intention to pitching around Josh Solis, not giving him anything to hit, but still keeping it close enough to get a bite as A.J. Yanez steps in.
Cooper Roach coming in to pinch run for Josh Solis.
Again, it's A.J. with 2 aboard. He represents the tying run as he takes the slider, chopping down the third base line. A flash of the leather from the third baseman, and he'll step on the third base bag to send us to the bottom of the third. Presidio up 3-0.
At Maverick Bank, we don't just bank, we break the mold. Bold, independent, and built for Texas. We make decisions locally with your goals in mind. Whether you're growing a business buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help you move forward. Visit www.maverick.bank or stop by your nearest location in Alpine, Fort Davis, or Presidio. Maverick Bank, legacy-driven, future-focused. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enjoy the familiar comforts of Holiday Inn Express as you explore the mysterious beauties of West Texas. We offer spacious rooms with large bathrooms, complimentary breakfast that will spoil your taste buds, free Wi-Fi, fitness center, indoor pool, and even electric vehicle charging. Holiday Inn Express, your oasis in the desert in Alpine, Texas, 2004 East Highway 90. Call 432-837-9597.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Callie Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Callie Reed Insurance, we've got you covered.
3, 4, and 5 due up for Presidio. Juan Semeniego, Arnulfo Caballero, and Jesus Alarcon. Again, Alec Ramos, the senior, on the bump. As he sets and fires, gets the two-seam on the inside to the lefty. It's 0-1.
Is that a foul tip?
I think it was tipped. You know, a righty attacking a lefty is going to take a completely different approach, and it'll be interesting to look at these matchups under a microscope against the left-handed batter as the fastball misses high and away, 1-1.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the only lefties we'll face in all of district play this season. I like the two-seam approach to the lefty in the first pitch as he'll send another. This one down Broadway popped up towards shallow center. It's Ezra Lujan backing up. Colt Billings coming in and making the grab as the Bucks retire their first batter here in the bottom of the third.
That was almost a collision. Yeah, we saw one of those in the JV game.
Yeah, out and right.
Yeah. Joaquin.
Arnulfo Caballero. Only one hit the first trip through the order for Presidio. They only have one hit in the ball game. They lead 3-0 as this dots up the corner of the zone. It's 0-1. Other than that, one hit. It was a double off the bat of Semeniego, who again popped out to center field a moment ago. Arnulfo was hit by a pitch. Ortega hit by a pitch. Jesus, Christian, and Dylan Aranda in the 5, 6, and 7 hole all walked their way aboard before we've retired 5 straight. And again, the 4th hole here, Arnulfo Caballero with a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Set foul, now 1-2.
Yeah. I feel like it's really hard to get timing on Alec. He's got a lot of a pretty big arsenal for high school.
And can change that timing up on you. Keep you on your toes. The 1-2. Misses low. Now 2-2 the count. Does anybody have a quick pitch? Do we know?
What do you mean?
A slide step, a quick pitch that changes the timing of the delivery up. We'll probably we'll be able to tell to see if Alec's delivery changes if there's a runner on first base as this misses low, 3-2.
Yeah. I believe there was a MLB pitcher who threw a 96-mile-per-hour changeup a couple days ago.
Was it the kid from Tennessee?
I believe so.
The 3-2. Two-seam away, ball 4. Walk for Arnulfo. Again, he was behind in that at-bat, worked his way back to a full count, and walked on the 3-2 as Jesus Alarcon steps in.
Yeah, I believe it was a player on the Cincinnati Reds.
Corbin Burns, I think, is the name of the kid from Tennessee.
Sounds right.
I couldn't tell you where he's playing. Swing and a miss on the inside fastball. It's 0-1. Again, this is the 5-hole here.
Yeah, if he hadn't swung at that, that might not have been a strike.
Could have caught him on the visor of the helmet, maybe.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Fastball. This is pulled high into the air and left. Should be a play for the Fighting Bucks. Making the grab out and left, Riley Vasquez is. We sit down 2 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, he caught it glove side.
Now Christian Esparza. The center fielder, no, number 8, the left fielder, takes it inside for a ball 1-0.
Yeah. This is the left fielder?
Yep. Okay. Alec peeks over at first. Sends it up the middle, a ground ball towards Fickey. He'll take the easy flip to Ezra Lujan. And it's right in the breadbasket of Lujan. Awkward with the sun back behind Fickey. Right into the eye of Ezra, and both runners are safe on the E4. Sorry, no, it's got to be the E6. It was a good throw from Fickey, but again, Ezra pointed towards the sun, said he couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
So tough E6, and Dylan Aranda steps in.
Yeah, Ezra was talking with Fickey about that just now. Pointed to the sun.
Something to note. As this finds a zone at the knees, it's 0-1. Not one of the suns that's going to affect the outfielders. Again, it's only going to affect plays. You know, that's just about the only play I can think of that it would miss.
Yeah.
Maybe a throw in from right field towards the catcher as this misses low. 1-1.
Or a throw from second or shortstop to third.
Yeah. Trying to grab a lead runner in a fielder's choice.
Yeah. Doesn't happen too often,
though. The 1-1. Inside, ball 2. Hey, you guys took that older bus. You guys have bus rankings. Is that the number 1 pick for y'all?
Well, it runs well. Last night in track, we took the 2 really nice coach buses, and the boys' bus, the one I was on, broke down.
2-1. That'll be hit up the middle for a base hit out towards center field. Colt gets it into Ezra. Ezra holds the runners at bay, and the base is loaded with 2 down for Presidio.
Yeah. It didn't necessarily break down, but we had to take it really slow going home.
With the charter buses?
Yeah. We were going 45 miles an hour down 67.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I believe Presidio's bus broke down, too, on the way back.
Two-seam chop towards the third base side. It'll be a tough play for Roach. He flips to first just in time. Huge play by Emerson Roach over from third, and the Bucks get out of a jam. 3 stranded, and it's 3-0 heading into the 4th.
At your local McCoys, they make purchasing materials for your do-it-yourself or large construction project as easy as possible. You choose between buying online or in the store, either picking it up in the store or having it delivered to the job site. At McCoys, they know your time is valuable, and their pros will make sure that your materials arrive at your home or job site on time so that you can get the job done and get on to the next one. McCoys, let's build something. Proud sponsors of Alpine ISD Sports.
Alpine Community Credit Union wants to thank Alpine and its residents for making Alpine such a terrific place to live by supporting its customers with the best professional and friendliest service in town. Federally insured, they can help you with loans, businesses, savings, or any banking need that you might have. Experience our beautiful clean lobby and that down-home professional small-town courtesy that you can only expect from, well, a small town. Alpine Community Credit Union.
Why should you buy your next TV from Big Canyon? For one, no matter the size, we deliver and set up. We also adjust picture settings for your room, connect to your internet, download the app, set up your home screen, connect your device, program your remote, paint the wall, show you how to use it, adjust your sound, remove all the trash, including recycle your old TV. And best of all, we offer the best in technology with Samsung, which has at least 3 tiers to every size TV they offer. So you never pay for the features you don't want or need. Big Canyon TV, 610 North 5th, or give us a call at 837-7484.
Alec Ramos hit by the first pitch he sees here in the top of the 4th inning. Again, Bucks trailing 3-0 as Graham DuBois steps in.
I doubt that was intentional. It was probably just wild.
Yeah. Are you inferring that there ever would be an intentional HBP at this level, Barry? Off speed, bunt up the middle. It's Graham on his horse for first. The throw, a nice grab made at first base. Nobody covering the third base bag. Alec thought about heading to third, but will stop at second on the sac bunt.
Yeah, I can tell you it would be pretty hard to hit a guy like Alec. He's a great guy. Intentionally.
Yeah.
Funniest guy on the team.
The umpires are going to talk for a moment and bring both head coaches in. I don't know why you bring the coaches in unless it's something not related to the ball game, honestly. But it seems like they pointed back towards the plate. They'll push Alec back to first and rule maybe a foul ball for Graham DuBois in an 0-1 count. I'm not sure as of yet. Again, the whole infield's standing in. Now Alec is being pushed back to the second base bag.
It's interesting.
And we'll have to see what the count is as Graham steps back in the batter's box with nobody out and Alec at second base. Maybe a balk before the pitch was thrown. No count. So it has to be the balk.
And no outs either.
Before the pitch is thrown.
Even though it shows an out on the board.
But took us a while to get there. Here's the first pitch to Graham DuBois now.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think that's got to be what it is.
A balk, yeah.
But I don't know why you don't just call it right when it happens and move on. As there's a swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, there are no outs, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Scoreboard is a little misleading.
The 0-1. Inside of the zone, a strike, 0-2.
Yeah, the ump really likes that inside of the plate for sure.
Martinez delivers low and away. Again, this is a sidearm righty. He's got that sidearm frisbee slider look, a 2-seam, a regular 4-seam. I don't think we've seen a curve or a changeup. It's harder for me to pick up on those changeups as the 1-2 misses away, 2-2. That was the 2-seam that never broke back towards the plate. Graham DuBois, Alex Adams, and Jace Fickey due up right now with nobody out in that lead runner. First run of the ball game, Alec Ramos represents at second base.
Pitcher steps off the plate.
The 2-2. ripped down the third baseline. It's a fair ball. Alec will score easily as it tucks away in the corner. Graham on his horse gets the stop sign at the second base bag. And the Bucks down 3-1 now after the RBI double.
Graham jumping for joy on second base.
Really nice for him. After a shaky start to the ball game on the mound, he has a walk and a double. Alex Adams steps in.
It's awesome to see him do good. Alex can definitely produce something here.
Absolutely, especially under the skin of Martinez. Again, I know he can battle in some at-bats. He'll take a swing and a miss, 0-1 the count on the first pitch he sees. Got something to hit and looking to hit early on. Bucks trying to stem a rally. This is a big ball game on the road at Presidio, your biggest district rival. The 0-1 goes after the slider well away, 0-2.
Yeah, he wants it. That's for sure.
Now got to go into defensive mode as he looks towards Coach Yanez. Low and away, ball one.
It'll be interesting to see what play Coach Yanez calls right here.
The 1-2. And the runner at second base, nobody out as Alex takes this foul, still 1-2. Solid battle of an at-bat.
Yeah, good to get the count up.
That's all we need right now. Again, we're under his skin. He's feeling this Buck momentum on both sides of the ball. It's Jace Fickey, then Colt Billings back to the top of the order as Alex takes this low and away, 2-2. And you can imagine the bullpen at the high school level isn't akin to bullpens when you can start recruiting kids.
Yeah, for sure. Still very good bullpens.
The 2-2. Alex Adams sends it chopping up the middle. The shortstop, a nice grab as he ranges over on the chopper. It's Du Bois heading to third and one away on the fielder's choice in the throw out at first. Man, that was a nice play made by the shortstop, Caleb Gonzalez. If he doesn't make that play, the Bucks are down by 1 and threatening to score again.
That was almost in the second baseman's territory.
Yeah, it was right behind the bag, really.
It's a shortstop's job, man.
I don't know how he got over there so quickly and really didn't even have to stretch out. He had it right under his legs as he got the ball. Jace Fickey takes this well inside. No, and HBP will put him at first. The tying run at first with runners at the corners in the 9th spot, Colt Billings with one away here in the top of the 4th.
Colt can definitely produce right here.
Good time for a conversation as well before you face the 9th spot, before you get to the top of the order with that tying run at first after showing some struggles. Again, an HBP will make it 2 HBPs in the inning, as well as the double given up to Graham Du Bois. That fielder's choice off the bat of Alex Adams. He doesn't have a strikeout the second trip through the order, so the Bucks have been prone to put some balls in play. And with that second run over at third, you don't want him to put a ball in play. We'll see what they do here. I don't think they'll go with a change just yet.
Nah. I think there might be more Alpine fans here than Presidio fans.
There you got loud. Presidio was loud earlier. Now we are clapping back.
Yeah.
All natural sound, not an artificial noisemaker in the house. According to UIL rules, we're following the guidelines.
There's a fan with an Mbappe shirt down there.
Really? A little kid with an Mbappe shirt. This misses 1-0.
Yeah.
With runners at the corners, the 1-0. Colt bunting back up towards the pitcher. Martinez collects. There's nobody covering the first base bag as he's forced to send it to second. The Bucks take a 3-2 lead. The first baseman, seeing that bunt go right up the middle, thought maybe it was heading down the first base line and the pitcher would be covering the bag. The pitcher went for the ball. The first baseman went for the ball. And by the time Martinez, the pitcher, scooped it up, there was nobody at first to retire Colt Billings, and everybody's safe, and the Bucks make it 3-2.
Great bunt from Colt and a great call from Giannis.
And that's just another case of you put the ball in play, and good things will happen. As Riley Vasquez sends this chopping towards the shortstop. He sends to second. The second baseman collects, bobbles, recollects, and has it for the second out.
It's good to have a runner in scoring position now, though. Nothing wrong with a little sack.
Absolutely. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Again, the tying run 90 feet away at third base.
Really cozy ballpark here.
I like it. I like the stands here. I'd say it's probably the second best ballpark in the district. Kermit third, as this is lifted high into the air, heading out to right field. The right fielder under it for the third out. Bucks will play 2 in the top of the fourth. Bring it back to a 1-run ball game. 3-2 on the road here in Presidio, Texas.
Lowe's Market traces its history to E.M. Bud Lowe, who sold candy and sundries from the back of his truck in Littlefield, Texas in the 1940s. In 1964, Bob opened the first Lowe's Market, a small grocery store in Olton, Texas. Since then, Lowe's has expanded into small and medium-sized towns and cities throughout Texas and New Mexico. When Lowe's makes an investment in a community, they also make a commitment to serve the community with the highest quality and selection, along with fair pricing. Lowe's, your family grocery store.
They're good for the garden, good for the shop, good for construction, good for household chores. And right now, they're sale priced at $3.69 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store. We're talking about True Grip men's nitrile-coated gloves that give you a sure non-slip grip under most any circumstance. Available in sizes medium, large, and extra large, these gloves are the go-to pair for most any job inside or out. Grab some and save over $2 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store.
Do you need better internet in West Texas? Mountain Zone TV delivers reliable wireless broadband with no credit checks and no contracts. Whether you're streaming, working from home, or running a local business, Mountain Zone TV is built for rural living. Proudly serving Fort Davis, Marathon, Marfa, and Presidio with fast, dependable local service. Mountain Zone TV, connecting West Texas. Call them up at 432-837-2300.
What a top of the fourth inning. We're back within 1, 3-2 on the road here against the Blue Devils, our biggest district rival. And a great ball game on our hands is Alec Ramos, who came out of the bullpen after Graham struggled early on. Will tote the rubber against number 9, 1, and 2. The 9 spot and first baseman Miguel Hernandez, Anibal Ortega, then Caleb Gonzalez.
You know, in my opinion, the Blue Devils are almost a better team than Kermit.
I think there's some truth to that as the slider finds his own 0-1. We got to see more of the pitching, I think, from both ball clubs to make a keen observation. But they've been battling. Is this fastball is sent high into the air out in the left? It's the high fastball sent into the glove of Ezra Lujan, the shortstop, for the first out here in the bottom of the fourth. The Buck defensive side is as follows. Again, Alec Ramos has come in relief. It's Josh Solis behind the plate at first. Alex Adams, Jace Fickey at second. Ezra Lujan, the shortstop. Emerson Roach at third. And from left to right in the outfield, Riley Vasquez, Colt Billings, and Graham DuBois as the slider misses just inside 1-0.
That pop-out looked a lot deeper than it was.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Going after that one. Again, no barrel. It's 1-1. You talked about the arsenal Alec has. I know we've seen a slider, a two-seam, and a four-seam.
And a slurve, I think.
Yep, slurve. Almost every slider nowadays you can call a slurve.
Yeah.
That looked like the slurve. It's hammered out to left field where Riley Vasquez has it for the second out of the inning.
Loses his cap on the way.
Yeah, it pulls an Alec Ramos who used to lose his cap every at bat or every pitch.
The best plays always have caps falling off.
That's not true. Do not spread that. There's two away. Two seam fouled off. That was a nice battle from Caleb Gonzalez, the 2 spot.
I have never seen a foul ball do that.
Yeah, it was a weird pitch. It was off the tip of the bat. Went straight 90 degrees right as that finds the zone on the inside, 0-2. You know, I thought it was a strike, but Caleb dancing out of the way, I thought he bought himself a ball, but a great call by the umpire to make it 0-2 with 2 down. Alec Ramos has sat down, a whole bunch. He's only given up 1 walk, 1 hit, and 1 reached on an error since he came in back in the first. Here's the 0-2. Up high.
Yeah, the umpire's not being very partial. He's calling the strikes.
I think you're right. I don't have any complaints today.
He likes the inside a lot, but still.
But he's been consistent both ways. The 1-2. Slider misses just inside.
It was almost the same pitch as last time.
Yeah. And another one where Gonzalez kind of jumped out of the way in the batter's box despite it heading towards the zone on the slider out of the hand of the righty. And he bought himself another pitch, the 2-2. Goes back to the slider. This one misses well inside.
Full count here.
Now, you want to sit down every batter you face, but the way Alec's been dealing, it's not the end of the world to walk a guy, give up a base as the 3-2 comes. 2-seam, dots up the outside corner of the zone. That's the pitch of the day from Alec Ramos as we head to the 5th inning. Bucks trailing 3-2.
Skinner's Drilling and Well Service offers everything you need when it comes to solar well pump system installation and maintenance. Whether you're looking to cut electricity costs or need solar power in an area where electricity is not readily available, Skinner's Drilling and Well Service has some solar options that you'll want to consider. By the way, these systems are upgradable over time. Call Skinner's Drilling and Well Service, LLC at 837-2497, Texas license number 2838A1.
When West Texas weather hits hard, your roof has to be tougher. That's why local homeowners and businesses trust Talent Roofing. From storm damage and repairs to full roof replacements, Talent Roofing delivers honest work, fair pricing, and results that last. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just quality craftsmanship from a team that knows West Texas roofs inside and out. Call them up at 432-837-7009.
Buck fans trying to stem a rally right now. Got some steady claps going. Again, it feels like it's a coconut on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Here in Presidio. The first pitch, Josh Jolie sends it high into the air. That's in right field towards the track. The right fielder backing up and makes the grab. Makes it look awfully difficult, but has Josh Jolie retire.
That was 5 feet from the wall easily.
Yeah. Again, he's been tested a lot out in right field today and made some good grabs for Presidio.
He's had 3 plays on the night.
Yep.
2 Riley Vasquez and 1 Josh Solis.
As AJ steps in, he's 0 for 2. 2 hard hit balls as the first pitch to the 4 spot is a slider missing high, 1-0.
That was almost a strike with the way this umpire's been calling.
Yeah. On that inside. The 1-0, two-seam, dots up the outside corner, now 1-1.
Really great frame by the catcher.
I think the umpire has almost adjusted to that two-seam pitch that both guys have.
Yeah.
I think he tries to go back to it, doesn't have the cut, and it sails well away, 2-1. High and inside, 3-1 the count. The 3-1. AJ takes ball 4, and he'll take first base. Again, representing the tying run here in the top of the 5th. We're already in the tail half of the ball game, trailing by 1. All 3 runs for Presidio scored in that bottom of the first inning, as Alpine has scored 2, most recently in the top of the 4th, and with a base runner 1 out in the top of the 5th, it's Alec Ramos popping this one up in foul territory and off the roof of the Presidio dugout on the first base side, 0-1.
Yeah, the first baseman saw it. I think if it was only a couple feet in, he could have gotten that.
The 0-1. Alec lays down a bunt on the third base side. It pulls the pitcher as he's falling back towards third. Tries to make the throw. It pulls the first baseman off the bag. Alec safe at first. AJ safe at second.
That's the 4th bunt we've seen today.
It's got to be the E1. You know what Presidio might work on, those bunt fielding plays, as the Bucks trying to warm somebody up in foul territory over on the third base side. I think the umpires are telling them that they can't be out there.
Looks like, is that Tito Lujan?
Tito's tossing with somebody. Okay, it's not that they can't be out there, it's that somebody has to be protecting them, and Landon Brutameso will go and protect them warming up. A swing and a miss, 0-1. There is no bullpen, is there?
No.
Is there even a bump out there in left?
What?
Where they're
No.
tossing? No bump.
There is a batting cage where you could do it, but it's not very good.
The 0-1. Two-seam on the outside, 2 strikes now. No balls and 1 out with runners at first and second.
The home dugout does have a bullpen, though.
The 0-2. Chopping foul. It stays 0-2 for Graham DuBois. Mississippi State has a similar situation where the home dugout is off, or home bullpen is off, tucked away in a safe area, and the visiting bullpen is right there down the first base line, and you're right there in the danger zone, and they have to plant somebody to protect you, like Brutameso is. The 0-2, well high and away. Now 1-2 to Graham DuBois. That's Alex Adams on deck.
Yeah, there's a team in the MLB that has the bullpen in right field, and they have collisions sometimes.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. DuBois retired on strikes. There's 2 down. I love the little ballpark unique areas.
Yeah.
I pitched one recently. I wanted a ballpark up in Colorado to have a patch of kudzu out in center field. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
As this misses away. No, finds the zone on the outside. It's 0-1.
Yeah. There's the big green monster at Fenway, the train at Houston.
Yeah. Formerly Minute Maid Park. Now it's Daikin Park, I think. I don't know what Daikin is.
Yeah. I don't like the Astros, so I don't keep track.
The 0-1. McCovey Cove out in San Francisco. The 0-1. A chopper down the first base line. Both the first and second baseman heading for it. Nobody covering the first base bag, and everybody is safe. A smart play to send it on home and hold that runner at third. The lead runner in A.J. Yanez. Still 2-3. Bucks trail. Now the base is loaded with 2 down after the single off the bat of Alex.
Yeah.
Jace Fickey. 0 for 1, struck out in his first at bat, hit by a pitch most recently. The 8 spot here, an 8 big spot for Alpine. Fickey sends it right up the middle. It's a base hit. Bucks will tie it. They'll give the stop sign at third, and the bases remain loaded in a tie ball game with 2 down here in the top of the 5th.
That was clutch from Fickey right there.
First pitch he saw, man, and a beautiful piece of hitting. That's a hit 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You could have, Usain Bolt as the second baseman and LeBron James at the shortstop, and that's still getting out to center field.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, speaking of San Francisco, they need that kind of clutch right now.
First pitch swinging Colt, and a swing and a miss for a strike. And now he takes it well away, 1-1. What a ball game. Tied up at 3. 2 hits for both ball clubs. 1 error for both ball clubs. And the starter, Martinez, leaning in. 1-1 slider, swing and a miss. Throw down to third. Gets Alex sliding back into the bag. Again, it's Alec at third, Alex at second, Jace at first. And Colt Billings with a 1-2 count, 2 away. Takes it down low.
Yeah, Colt had a bunt hit last at bat. Was it an RBI too?
I think we ruled in an error.
Oh, yeah.
So no RBI there.
Darn.
I don't think a run came in and scored regardless. As this misses away, 3-2. I've got RBIs for Graham DuBois and Jace Fickey. He may have scored a run.
Yeah. Interesting to see what the starter uses here.
On the 3-2 with 2 outs, the bases loaded. Fastball fouled off. Yeah, it's a good time for a fastball. You're facing the 9 spot.
Yeah.
You want to ensure you locate it. Don't want to score the go-ahead run with a free pass.
Don't want to waste pitches low in the order, but Colt Billings, great hitter, so.
I think I've liked the slider out of the hand of Martinez late.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got the slider here. The 3-2. Goes back to the fastball, dots up the outside corner for the 3rd strike. The Bucks score 1 in the top of the 5th. We're tied up at 3, and we'll return in a moment here from Presidio.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
In today's connected world, digital wellness matters. It's about staying safe online, finding balance at home, and having peace of mind with the technology you use every day. At BBT, we believe your internet should work for you. That's why we offer smart tools that help protect your network, manage screen time, and give you control, all backed by local support you can trust. Because healthy connections build stronger communities. Call 800-592-4781 or visit bigbend.com today.
It's Alec Ramos out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ball game tied up at 3. Nope, this is not Alec Ramos. Alec Ramos' day is done. This is Josh Solis warming up, trying to close it out. Wow. Josh might have to pitch 3 innings if we go the extent of this one here. So an early hook to Josh Solis, who has looked excellent thus far in district play. Alec Ramos with a heroic effort coming in with no warm-up back in the first, tossing 3 scoreless frames, well, 3 1/3 scoreless frames. Alon Samaniego now. As Josh sets and fires. Fastball misses away to the left-hander in the 3 spot, 1-0. An early hook to Josh Solis, Barry.
What's up?
We went to Josh pretty early here.
Yeah, I mean, he can pitch 2 innings.
3. Yeah, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, I forgot 7-inning ball game.
Here's the 1-0. I think the same applies, though. I think he can go 3. But it's an aggressive move from Coach Yanez in a tie ball game. Alec has been cruising, hasn't really shown any sign of weakness.
Yeah.
But went with that preemptively as the big looping curveball is sent out to center field. It'll be a base hit.
Yeah, really nothing he can do about that. Straight down the middle.
Yeah, really good piece of hitting by Alon to take that. I mean, that curveball had a lot of movement. Arnolfo Caballero, an HBP and a walk today.
Yeah.
I'd hate to start thinking about this with Josh out here. Again, he's only given up 1 base hit. Has looked impeccable in district play as he sends a check in to first. But who would be another option? We also have, again, Du Bois started the day. We've ran through Alec. Now have Josh. I guess, no, I don't think Ficky would be eligible today because he pitched recently. As Josh Solis sends it to first, it misses. Alex Adams heads into foul territory. Samaniego heads to second, now to third base with nobody out, putting the sac fly in play. Still no pitches thrown to the 4 spot here, Caballero.
Yeah.
Josh, something extra on that. It misses just inside. Pops off the glove of Riley Vasquez to the backstop, and the runner comes in to score. 4-3 Presidio.
Yeah, Josh pretty mad about that.
You got to have a little bit of edge to you as a closer and as a reliever. And he's trying to bring that edge today.
Yeah.
In just a few areas of bad circumstances, the Presidio Blue Devils score a run, but I don't think it's a situation where Josh is in too much trouble as Coach Yanez talks to the umpire. Now come out to talk to Josh. Again, no change expected right now.
Yeah, Josh always reminds me of Armando Caballo of the Alpine Cowboys because they're both closers. Well, they're both pitchers, and they both do great haircuts.
Armando is from Miami.
Yeah.
A former Pecos Bill. Was on that Pecos Bill team that went 0-17 against the Alpine Cowboys and then came to the Alpine Cowboys and was successful the next season.
Yeah. It was a hard season last season.
Yeah. Just yeah, a tough season.
Yeah, they've both cut my hair.
Really?
Yeah. One for free and the other for $20, but I mean.
Who charged you $20, Josh?
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Got to make a living somehow.
A living. He's out here playing high school baseball.
Throwing 80.
The 1-0 count here to Caballero. Fastball misses high, 2-0. Jesus Alarcon on deck. Christian Esparza in the hole.
Yeah, Josh is going to have to clutch it up a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely. Sun has started to settle in over the horizon. We've got purple skies, purple mountains. Josh trying to shake it off. The 2-0. Fastball just inside. Oh, that's been a strike all day.
Yeah.
We'll take it in this moment. 2-1.
Really fast pitch right there.
True four seam out of the hands of Josh. The 2-1. Gets another strike on the outside. 2-2.
Josh doesn't have that big of an arsenal, but nobody really sees anything this fast, so it's pretty hard to hit.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the inside. That speed, like you said, just has Arnolfo ready to jump. Antsy in the box, and he jumps on an inside pitch there. Retired on strikes, 1 away. Again, Presidio leads 4-3 after scoring a run, who advanced on a couple of errors.
Yeah. Good old Arnulfo didn't know what to do there.
Jesus Alarcon. This is the 5-hole for Presidio since the first pitch he sees foul. 0-1.
A lot of foul balls tonight.
I parked the radio car over there by the bus. I guess closer to that side. I think it's been safe today.
Yeah, it's a pretty far wall out there.
The 0-1. Foul back 0-2. Did you see the car at Coconut Field, the Volkswagen? During a high school game, we had a car that just went through the entire back windshield of a white Volkswagen SUV. The first time I'd ever seen that. Literally right through it. Shattered the entire thing.
That's crazy.
Jesus Alarcon, the 0-2, low and away. Number 1-3, the right fielder who's had some nice plays in right field, slightly undersized, maybe 5'8".
Yeah. Pretty normal size for a right fielder, I feel like, though.
The 1-2. Definitely at this level, as there's a swing and a miss. Alarcon retired on strikes.
Yeah. Josh doing what he does best right there.
You get to, of course, much higher levels. I was at the AAA Chihuahuas home opener. The same day we were in Anthony, on the way back, the Chihuahuas home opener was in the 3rd inning as I was driving by, so I stopped in and went there. And at AAA, the outfielders are all about 6'5".
Wow.
Maybe 6'4". It was Charlie Condon in right field for the Isotopes playing the Chihuahuas, who's the all-time SEC single-season home run leader, I believe.
Guess I'm not getting into the minors.
Well, AAA is something else, man. That's first pitch inside, 1-0.
Yeah.
You can be smaller as a center fielder as long as you're real fast.
Yeah. It's just too bad about the farm system. I kind of like independent minor league ball.
I agree. The 1-0. Strike found on the outside, now 1-1.
Oh, sorry.
I wish they had promotion relegation, too, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Even Sean Persky has pitched that. He
Really?
thinks that they should in baseball. That's the former manager of the Alpine Cowboys, now the skipper up in Boise. As this is in the dirt, 2-1. 2 outs, a 2-1 count, nobody on, and Presidio scored their first run since the first inning to go ahead 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. Man.
Yeah, I guess Persky must have watched some English Premier League.
Yeah, he's aware for sure. The
Best.
2-1. Swing and a miss, now 2-2.
Best league in the world in England, that is for sure.
I thought you were talking about 3A high school baseball here in West Texas.
I mean, it's pretty darn close.
The 2-2. Just high. Awfully close there for Josh Solis to fill it up at 3-2.
Yeah, with the Kermit umpire, that would have been a strike, I can tell you that.
He was all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
The 3-2 pitch. Down low, ball 4. Esparza with the walk. Aranda comes into the box. Aranda, the 7-hole, 1-for-1 with a walk today. You can tell Josh is trying to bring that mentality here to this outing. Against the Big Rabble in Presidio in a really tight ball game. Really, you're thinking about a district title at this juncture, and
Yeah, for sure.
trying to bring the energy. Inside, a strike called, 0-1.
Yeah, a loss would almost eliminate us from the district title unless Kermit lost to Anthony and us in a row.
We'd have to, I think we'd still have a chance if we beat Kermit again.
Yeah.
As there's a swing and a miss. Runners off and running for second. The throw from Josh in time to Ezra Lujan. Bucks trail by 1 as we head into the last 2 innings today. The top of the 6th coming your way. Again, 4-3 Presidio.
Whether you're here to explore Big Bend, cheer on the Lobos, or just watch the West Texas sunset, Hampton Inn and Alpine is your home away from home. Wake up refreshed in a cozy bed. Enjoy our hot breakfast, always free. Just minutes from Sul Ross State University in downtown Alpine, we put comfort and convenience on the map. Hampton Inn and Alpine, where West Texas hospitality meets Hilton comfort. Book today at hampton.com.
At Maverick Bank, we don't just bank, we break the mold. Bold, independent, and built for Texas. We make decisions locally with your goals in mind. Whether you're growing a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help you move forward. Visit www.maverick.bank or stop by your nearest location in Alpine, Fort Davis, or Presidio. Maverick Bank, legacy-driven, future-focused. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enjoy the
When was the last time you checked in on your health? For many men, work, family, and everyday life comes first, and routine care gets pushed aside. But staying healthy starts with a relationship you can count on, a trusted primary care provider. The team at Big Bend Regional Health Clinic helps men stay ahead of the issues that matter most, from blood sugar management and heart health to routine screenings and sick care. Take charge of your health. Convenient online scheduling is available at bigbendanytime.com.
They're good for the garden, good for the shop, good for construction, good for household chores. And right now they're sale priced at $3.69 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store. We're talking about True Grip men's nitrile-coated gloves that give you a sure non-slip grip under most any.
Sorry about that, Ray. We're back here in a big spot. 1, 2, and 3 due up for the Bucks. Riley Vasquez, Ezra Lujan, then Josh Solis. Looks like we got a new pitcher in the ballgame as well for Presidio. This is number 7, Caleb Gonzalez, the shortstop, another right-handed arm.
Yeah, this was the guy who made that amazing play at first base, or second base, pardon me.
An athlete. As he steps and fires, a looping off-speed, misses high and away, 1-0. Looks like a big old 12-6 curve.
Yeah, I would assume he runs track.
The 1-0. Fastball finds the zone now 1-1.
That was a little outside.
I agree.
Yeah.
Back to the 12-6. It misses high. 2-1 the count.
What does 12-6 mean?
Like a clock. It's a top-down curveball, no run. As this misses high, no, it's fouled off and out of play, 2-2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's 12 points straight up on a clock, 6 points straight down. It's a curveball that doesn't run side to side.
Interesting.
The 2-2. And on the hands, popped up in foul territory and out of reach of the catcher as he slides towards the backstop.
Yeah, almost collided. Actually, I think he did collide with the wall there with his foot.
Seems to be like a tough kid. Got to be tough to catch.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Solis does it. Riley Vasquez does it. They're both very tough.
I think if you remember Jonathan Fleckenstein, he had a really good 12-6 curveball. The 2-2. Send it looping out towards shallow center field, and it's down for a base hit. Samaniego watches it land out in front of him. A leadoff single for the one spot. Riley Vasquez represents the tying run in the ballgame. Fleckenstein had the four-seam fastball, the changeup, and the 12-6 curve. So he wasn't running anything side to side, was just making you miss barrels
all the time
with a mix of top-down motion. The all-time Pecos League leader
in
in
walks,
strikeouts,
and hits against.
And I don't mention the walks one. As this finds the zone on the outside, 0-1.
I mean, you're so good that bad things got to happen.
It's the curse of counting stats.
Yeah.
I think Nolan Ryan is top 10 in walks all time, too.
Top 10 in hit by pitches, too.
Yeah. First pitch was a two-seam to Ezra. It's 0-1. Goes back to that two-seam look, and it misses away. 1-1.
It took 10 triple-line pages of small print lines in Nolan Ryan's autobiography to list every person he struck out in his career.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a Texas kid.
Oh, yeah. Played for the Rangers.
The 1-1. Curveball drops low. 2-1 the count.
And Nolan Ryan played for the Rangers, the Angels, and another team I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you, man. That's not my strong suit. The 2-1.
Maybe the Braves.
Strike found at the knees. 2-2.
2-2 pitches are always interesting to see what happens.
Here's the 2-2. Two-seam misses away, fills up the count at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Ezra Lujan is retired on strikes.
Can't hit it all the time.
This kid has a nice little arsenal. We've talked about the 12-6. We've seen the fastball, the two-seam, and the four-seam.
He's really short for a pitcher.
Oh, yeah. 5'7"-ish.
Yeah.
5'6"-ish.
But he is a really good pitcher, that's for sure.
Curveball misses away, 1-0.
That almost could have been called a strike.
It's almost got so much dip in that 12-6 that he's not getting calls as it finds the glove of the catcher towards the zone. The 1-0. Two-seam away.
Wow.
That's been a strike all day.
Yeah, that was interesting.
The 2-0. Back to the two-seam. This finds the misses high.
That has also been a strike all day.
Wow. The umpire might be making some vibe calls right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting to do it in a one-run ball game on the road here in Presidio. The 3-0.
Josh is a guy you might actually want to walk in this situation.
AJ on deck. Alec in the hole. The 3-0. Two-seam away, ball 4. 4-pitch walk, Solis at first. Vasquez at second. There's 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Bucks down to 5 outs as they trail by 1. As Emerson will come in and pinch run for Josh Solis.
That's Cooper.
Cooper coming in.
I think.
You're right.
Yeah. 4 pitches for number 4.
AJ Yanez.
Son of Coach Yanez. share the same name.
Really? AJ is Adam?
I believe so.
Just finds the zone. I always thought AJ, the A stood for ostentatious. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, there's a lot of family in Alpine, like the Luhans last year, Aiden and Ezra.
Shortstop steps off the mound as the Bucks return to their bases. An 0-1 count again for AJ Yanez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today. Definitely a solid bat in the order at the 4 spot with Alec Ramos backing him up. The 0-1. Curveball drops low.
A nice pitch right there.
I don't think this umpire is equipped to call balls and strikes against a good curveball like this.
Yeah.
I think he's been pitching it well.
That looked like a strike earlier.
The 1-1. Fastball, a swing and a miss.
I wonder if he was expecting a curveball there.
With a 1-2 count. Definitely a breaking ball count here.
Yeah.
Riley Vasquez trying to get under the skin of the pitcher, makes him step off.
Always nice to do that.
What do you say out there? You think he said ooga booga?
Yeah. A lot of times batters will just clap their hands.
He did a hand motion there as AJ Yanez fouls off the curveball. So he did go to the curveball in the 1-2, and AJ good to foul it off as it was headed towards the zone. Another big 1-2 pitch and another step off for the pitcher, Caleb Gonzalez. Again, it was Diego Martinez toting the rubber for the first 4 innings for Presidio. Make it the first 5-ish. The 1-2 misses away.
Tying run on second, go ahead run on first. AJ can produce here for sure. Presidio coach comes to talk to the umpire.
He walks all the way out to say something to the catcher. It might have been one of those things where he said it to the catcher but wanted the umpire to hear what he said.
Yeah.
Talking about the zone. Say, look, I'm not arguing balls and strikes with you. I'm just coaching my catcher on what to do in a situation where I'm not getting my calls. Here's the 2-2. Curveball makes its way past the catcher to the backstop. It misses away to AJ. A 3-2 count, 2 in scoring position for the Bucks with 1 away.
Yeah, this is a perfect place for AJ right now. Or Alec.
He can battle it off for sure. We've seen him foul off the curveball in this at-bat.
Yeah. And Alec with loaded bases is a very dangerous animal.
The 3-2. Sends the fastball looping out to left field. The Bucks tie it up, give the go sign around third. It's Roach on his horse coming in to score as the Bucks lead 5-4.
Man, it's so hard not to cheer right now.
2 RBI double for AJ Yanez.
He does the magician celebration. Bowing his hat and taking off his glove. That's awesome.
The umpire has a word with Coach Yanez. Points to the dugout, something, probably some sort of warning. As they'll go ahead and pinch run. Coming in to pinch run for the Bucks is Lujan.
Yeah, Lorenzo Lujan. We call him Tito, though. There's 2 Lorenzos in our grades, so.
Again, Bucks up 5-4. It was the 2 RBI double for A.J. Yanez a moment ago in the top of the 6th. Still want to tack on some insurance runs and now have Tito in scoring position for Alec Ramos. He's 0 for 2 or 0 for 1, reaching on an HBP and an error today.
Yeah. If we were at home right now, it would be really nice to hear that smooth operator walk-up song.
Yeah. Curveball in for a strike.
Yeah, I think he's got the curveball down now. The umpire, that is.
I think it takes a second for these guys, you know.
Yeah. You don't see that good of a curveball much in high school baseball, that's for sure.
The 0-1. Fastball sent towards the pitcher on a slow chopper. The pitcher collects. Again, typically a shortstop sends to first in time after eyeing the runner, Lujan, back to the second base bag.
That was a sneaky play right there by the first baseman.
Yeah, he tried to send it quickly to second after making the grab for the force at first, as Lujan had a bit of a lead, but heads up from the underclassman, a freshman, Lujan.
Yeah.
Heads up by him to get back to the second base bag safely.
And Graham batting now.
Du Bois sends another chopper towards the pitcher. The shortstop will underhand to the first baseman after trotting that way. And Presidio gets out of the inning, but not after letting up 2 runs. It's 5-4 Alpine as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Tally Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Tally Reed Insurance. We've got you covered.
At your local McCoys, they make purchasing materials for your do-it-yourself or large construction project as easy as possible. You choose between buying online or in the store, either picking it up in the store or having it delivered to the job site. At McCoys, they know your time is valuable, and their pros will make sure that your materials arrive at your home or job site on time so that you can get the job done and get on to the next one. McCoys, let's build something. Proud sponsors of Alpine ISD Sports.
When Josh Solis came in the bottom of the 5th, the Bucks were tied at 3 as Alpine relinquished 1 run in the bottom of the 5th. That was the leadoff base runner who got aboard, then reached 3rd on an errant throw to 1st, then came in to score on a passed ball. After that, Josh retired. Well, he struck out 2 before giving up a walk and then retiring the final batter of the inning in Dylan Aranda.
Yeah.
No, this is Dylan Aranda. Did we catch somebody stealing? Is that what happened?
Yeah, we did, I think. Yeah.
A pickoff?
Pickoff at 3rd.
It was a pickoff of Christian Esparza. So, again, Josh relinquished 1 run, but still had an effective bottom of the 5th. We'll try and bring that momentum here in the bottom of the 6th, now with a 1-run lead after the Bucks scored 2 in the top of the 6th. This is the 7-hole, taking it well away, 1-0, Dylan Aranda. He's 1 for 1 with a walk today. On deck, Santiago Ramirez is 0 for 2 as this finds the zone on the inside. 1-1. Miguel Hernandez, the 9 spot, is 0 for 2 as well.
Yeah, you didn't even have to wait for the call. We knew with this umpire.
Yeah, it was typically we'd probably have to wait for that call.
Yeah.
Off speed. It looked like the curve just didn't have the bite to it there, and it sails high 2-1.
Yeah. I think that Josh might have the fastest speed in the district.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else that's even close.
Yeah. Well, interesting to see how he advances senior year.
The 2-1. Fastball misses low. 3-1. I think the catcher from Anthony might be in second. He came in relief the other day.
Really?
But not a deep arsenal from him.
It's interesting. that all the catchers in this district can pretty much pitch.
You want to have a good arm at catcher to keep runners at bay as this misses away, 4-1. But, yeah, at the college level, at the pro level, you don't see a lot of two-way catchers, you know.
Yeah.
But a walk to the first batter Josh faces here in the top of the sixth. Tying run at first now in a ronda. Nobody out, and Santiago Ramirez steps in.
Yeah, good place to get a double play right here.
What's funny is combing through some college stats recently, I see more two-way players at first base than any other position.
That is interesting because first basemen don't have to throw much.
Yeah, you don't need an arm to be a first baseman. As Josh checks in at first. It's, I think part of it is the fact that maybe it's an easier position to play defensively, and part of it is they like tall first basemen, so
For sure.
they can stretch out and make a play, and pitchers are typically tall.
Yeah.
Can get the velo.
Yeah, our first baseman, Alex Adams, not too tall.
Santiago takes the first pitch for a strike. He's showing bunt there. Presidio thinking small ball.
Trying to play like Alpine.
Emerson Roach is ready up that third base line. Backs up a tad as he looks to the dugout. Maybe swinging away. No, he shows bunt. Roach running down the third base line, and it heads foul. 0-2. Bunt's out of play for the 8-hole.
Yeah, good attempt. But
oh, this is Diego Martinez now. This is the pitcher who's come in for the DH in the 8 spot now that he's out of the ball game pitching. As Josh checks in at first.
Alex Adams has been making some good plays at first, even though that ball passed him. I mean, he's had a good night besides that.
Can't argue there. First baseman is one of those positions, if it's quiet defensively, it usually means it's good defensively. As Josh gets the strikeout on the outside of the plate, the fastball dotted up for strike 3. There's one down. Miguel Hernandez now.
First baseman?
Yes. In the 9-hole, number 17.
He's got my lucky number.
That was my number.
My number.
Are you wearing it right now, 17?
I got 7 on. They don't have a 17 jersey.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Yeah, there's no sports that have a 17 in Alpine. It's really annoying.
Josh checks in at first. Again, an 0-1 count.
Is that his 3rd pickoff attempt?
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Yeah.
That runner at first is, again, Christian Esparza. No, they brought in no, this is Dylan Aranda at first, the second baseman. As he misses high, 1-1.
Yeah, I painted the top of the zone with that one. That's for sure.
The sky now pitch black here in Presidio.
Yeah, can't even see the mountains.
Yeah. Really, I mean, no light. I don't think we had cloud cover earlier as this misses well away, 2-1. Typically, the moon or the stars will light it up enough.
Yeah. This is such a beautiful place to play baseball.
The 2-1. To Miguel Hernandez. Strike called at the knees. 2-2.
What would you say? It's about 75 right now? Degrees?
Maybe cooling off a tad. It's a little stuffy earlier.
Oh, yeah. Really close to the river right now, so always affects the microclimate here.
It's like 10 degrees hotter on average, right?
Yep.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Solis after the leadoff walk here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 away, and a runner again at first base represents the tying run today as the 1 spot comes around. Big at-bat here.
That's what closers do.
Anibal Ortega. They get the strikeouts, and they take the opportunity to come back out of play. Josh might get the save and the win. I don't think you can get both. I'm not sure which one takes precedence. He gets the strike on the outside. It's 0-1 to the one spot.
I think he'd get the win probably. I'd rather have a win than a save, but I'm not a pitcher, so.
I think you're right. Josh peers in at first, and we'll check in there for what, the fourth time?
Yeah. I have a feeling he might know the runner personally. It might just be having a little fun.
Presidio kids. Yeah.
That's what's fun about high school baseball. I mean, you got cousins playing against you.
0-1, well away. Now 1-1 the count. That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Like one of the guys on JV, Adriel, his cousin, or no, his half-brother was playing against him, and they were making bets with each other and stuff.
Today?
Yeah.
Bets. They were betting Jolly Ranchers, right?
Yeah.
Check in throw to first base.
That's the fifth one. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, Josh is smiling right now.
The 1-1. Fastball down low.
That was really close. Yeah, that would have been a strike in Alpine.
I don't know if I've seen the two-seam from him before, or if I'm just seeing things today, but I thought that was the two-seam.
I think so.
I think we've seen the two-seam from every pitcher we've seen. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2.
Yeah, 2's on the board right now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at first base. That tying run, the 2-2. Popped up on the infield. No, heading back behind this ballpark just outside of Presidio High School. The softball field's on the other side of town.
Yeah. You know, that thing, I think it just landed on the roof and didn't move.
Yeah, it might still be up there. Might be up there for about 20 more years. Could have knocked our Starlink off the roof.
Yeah.
That would have been really unfortunate.
Oh, you have a Starlink up there right now? Sixth pickoff attempt by Josh.
I was hanging over the edge to throw it on top of this roof.
Oh, man. That's insane.
It's barely up there. That ball definitely could have knocked it off. The 2-2. Fastball, something extra on it as it misses low in the dirt. 3-2 the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
This is pressure right here.
We got a word from the dugout to take a bit off, to calm yourself down. Still got a whole inning to go, and he's signaling to the dugout, I understand. Big pitch for his pitch count in the ball game as he sets and fires the 3-2 back behind the head of the one spot. Andy ball Ortega, and he'll take the first base back.
Not the best thing to happen, but, I mean,
I'm just thinking about that pitch count as we head into the 7th and final inning.
Yeah.
And what's going to be a close game. Even if they tie it up here, it's not the end of the world. It's just how much longer can we run Josh?
For sure. Josh is really strong. Like, he works his arms every day in the weight room.
That certainly helps.
I'll see him doing 135 pounds on upright military press. Crazy.
Here's the first pitch. Well high, 1-0. Couple of non-competitive pitches here in the last few. With the 2-spot, Caleb Gonzalez, he's 0 for 3, struck out looking twice today. The 1-0. Back in the zone, taking a big hack. The shortstop, it's 1-1.
Yeah, he did not know what to do with that ball. That is for sure.
Swung out of his shoes at it, too.
Yeah. Nice time to have the ball in play, too. Just get an easy out at first.
1-1, another fan, and it's 1-2.
Or they may not need that.
You talked earlier about changing up the speed to keep hitters on their toes. Josh has been changing up the eye level really well, too. Inside, outside, up top, down low. As the 1-2 comes, that's up high above the head of the 5'6", 5'7" shortstop.
Yeah. It might be on purpose, or it might just be because it's going so fast. I mean, you never know.
As Josh leans in, the 2-2. Fastball called strike 3 on the inside of the plate. Presidio's manager is going to get his money's worth as he's headed by the umpire back to the dugout. Again, words exchange as he doesn't like the zone in the call. The Bucks get out of it with the backwards K. That's the third time the shortstop has been rung up today on a called strike looking. We're headed to the 7th and final inning. Bucks up 5-4.
Alpine Community Credit Union wants to thank Alpine and its residents for making Alpine such a terrific place to live by supporting its customers with the best professional and friendliest service in town. Federally insured, they can help you with loans, businesses, savings, or any banking need that you might have. Experience our beautiful clean lobby and that down-home professional small-town courtesy that you can only expect from, well, a small town. Alpine Community Credit Union.
Why should you buy your next TV from Big Canyon? For one, no matter the size, we deliver and set up. We also adjust picture settings for your room, connect to your internet, download the apps like set up your home screen, connect your device, program your remote, hang the wall, show you how to use it, adjust the sound, remove all the trash, including recycle your old TV. And best of all, we offer the best in technology with Samsung, which has at least 3 tiers to every size TV they offer. So you never pay for the features you don't want or need. Big Canyon TV, 610 North 5th, or give us a call at 837-7484.
Lowe's Market traces its history to E.M. Bud Lowe, who sold candy and sundries for the back of his truck in Littlefield, Texas in the 1940s. In 1964, Bob opened the first Lowe's Market, a small grocery store in Olton, Texas. Since then, Lowe's has expanded into small and medium-sized towns and cities throughout Texas and New Mexico. When Lowe's makes an investment in a community, they also make a commitment to serve the community with the highest quality and selection, along with fair pricing. Lowe's, your family grocery store.
The Bucks need insurance as bad as I need Tally Reed Insurance, one of our great everyday sponsors here on the sports package at Big Bend Radio. Again, Bucks lead by 1 in the 7th and final inning. Right now, Alpine tied for first place in the district. If they lost today, Alpine would be tied with Presidio in second place. It's Alex Adams, Jason Fickey, and Colt Billings due up here in the top of the 7th. With a win today, they would remain tied with Kermit at the first overall position. Looping curveball from that 5'6" shortstop misses high, 1-1.
You were sounding like an MLB broadcaster with that one right there.
What? Recalling the standings. That one misses well behind Alex Adams. Was I sounding like Rowan Elbert there?
Yeah, I meant with the insurance.
Oh.
That was
the
clever.
live read?
Yeah.
We should be charging more money for that. The 2-1. Adams takes it low now, 3-1. Did you ever hear the H&R Block calls this year during our football games? All of our good returns on special teams were brought to you by H&R Block, where you can maximize your tax return. This finds the zone on the 2-seam, a 3-2 count for Alex Adams.
Yeah. I didn't really listen to too many of the football games.
We a rebuilding year, the 3-2. Well inside. No, strike 3 called. They pointed back to the dugout for Alex Adams. He may have been tossed. I think Alex was tossed.
Wow.
He was really unhappy about strike 3. I understand his case. And the umpire writing something down in his book. It might be a warning. We'll see if he comes back out defensively in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out after the strike 3 call. Jace Fickey steps in now.
You know, if I was Giannis, I might actually get myself out right now just to hype up the guys.
I think the biggest Sol Ross win I've called was a game where Troy Canova was tossed out, and Sol Ross came back and won in softball after he got tossed out of the game. That same kind of deal, man.
I was going to say, Troy Canova is the baseball coach? No, softball. There we go.
0-1. High chopper up the middle. No, wow. A line drive out to center field, and Jace Fickey is retired on a hard hit ball. There's 2 down.
That was almost the same ball he hit to drive in 2 runs.
Right up the middle. 9 spot with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Colt Billings, bunt single today. Struck out looking last time around. It's the fastball misses low. I'm going to be honest with you, Barry. It's pretty, the thought of a bottom of the 7th with the zone we've had today in Presidio is a pretty scary prospect.
For sure.
The 1-0. Strike call, and on the outside now, 1-1.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. Curveball?
Right on the outside. The 1-1. Back to the curve, well away this time. 2-1.
Check swing. Don't see that much.
Colt Billings was a part of the Alpine Fighting Buck golf team, which won district a couple of weeks ago now, maybe a week ago. As he grounds it up the middle, it'll be a base hit for Colt Billings in the Bucks. He'll bring the top of the order back around with the base hit from the 9 spot.
Yeah, we do need insurance right now. That is for sure.
And Riley Vasquez, Ezra Lujan, and Josh Solis can absolutely keep this going.
Riley is very clutch. He went 4 for 4 against Kermit.
How about that? The run rule win against Kermit, who's tied with us for first place in the district.
Yeah.
Pretty big statement on the road, and we get him back at home. Potentially with the district title on the line, it'll really help if we get a win today. Riley Vasquez takes it down in the dirt, popping over the head of the catcher, and Colt will grab second base easily with his cupcake sliding mitt.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's got a plain black one.
No, he's got a chocolate cake.
Oh, really?
Mitt, yeah. Shortstop gave him a high 5 on that one. Low 5.
The 1-0. Riley, a swing and a miss on the high fastball. It's 1-1.
Can't blame him for swinging at that. Seems like a good pitch for him.
Especially if he's sitting fastball here on a 1-0 count.
I think I might have to stand up for good luck.
It's about that time. The 1-1. No, he'll step back and eye Colt back to the second base bag. Wind still blowing due west out to right field. The 1-1. Riley takes it low. Now 2-1 the count.
Man, it is so hard not to be cheering right now.
When we had Humberto Vela, the Alpine Cowboy pitcher, in the booth a couple of times this last summer, he'd always be like, let's get them, boys. Let's go. That's all he'd say on the radio as this finds the zone 2-2.
Pretty close right here. This is some pressure.
Runner in scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Bucks lead by 1 here in the top of the 7th. The final inning as Riley swings and misses at the 2-2 pitch. The Bucks will have their backs against the wall heading into the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back in a minute here at Big Bend Radio.
Men don't always like to talk about health issues, but when something's not right, you want care you can trust, and you want it close to home. At Big Bend Regional Medical Center, men have access to the care they need, from general surgery to orthopedics, and from common hernias to total knee replacements. Our care teams are ready when the unexpected happens, and with the post-emergency care that helps you get back on your feet. To learn more about services at Big Bend Regional or to find a physician, visit bigbendhealthcare.com.
Enjoy the familiar comforts of Holiday Inn Express as you explore the mysterious beauties of West Texas. We offer spacious rooms with large bathrooms, complimentary breakfast that will spoil your taste buds, free Wi-Fi, fitness center, indoor pool, and even electric vehicle charging. Holiday Inn Express, your oasis in the desert in Alpine, Texas, 2004 East Highway 90. Call 432-837-9597.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Callie Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Callie Reed Insurance, we've got you covered.
It's 3, 4, and 5 due up for Presidio in the bottom of the 7th. Josh Solis in his third inning of work has gone 2 complete innings, giving up 1 run, that run unearned back in the 5th. Again, Bucks up 1, 5-4 as the whole infield will have a brief conversation. Bucks defensively, Josh Solis again pitching. It's Riley Vasquez behind the plate with Alex Adams still in the ball game at first. Vicky at second. The shortstop Ezra Lujan at third, Emerson Roach. And from left to right in the outfield, it's Colt Billings in center, Graham DuBois in right. And I think Alec Ramos in left as the first pitch finds the zone for a strike at the knees. The fastball again to the fourth spot, and the lefty Alon Samaniego. This is the last kid you want on base. He can certainly steal second as he sends it towards the shortstop. Hopping towards Ezra. Ezra collects, fires to first. And Alon Samaniego legs out an infield single. The quick lefty. Speed is his asset, the center fielder.
Yeah, that's a hard play to make for Ezra, but, I mean, Alex did a good job of catching it.
Just too fast in the box. And again, that speed will help him move into scoring position. It's the 4 spot. Arnulfo Caballero steps in.
Looks like he hurt his leg. He was massaging it a little bit, and hopefully he's good.
Getting the full 5-star treatment.
Really hard guy to get a double play on. That'll be for sure.
Yeah. And getting him aboard for Presidio is a big deal here in the bottom of the 7th.
He'll probably steal on this pitch.
Josh Solis can get the swing and miss. 3 strikeouts. Wow. Josh has
checking it first.
Josh has 5 strikeouts since coming into the game. The only batter he didn't retire on the strikeout was the pickoff move.
Wow.
Arnulfo Caballero.
Bunt shown.
He's going to bunt it back towards Josh. Josh will collect, flip to first, and they go for the sack bunt to move Samaniego to second base. That's a kid I thought maybe could get there without any help.
Yeah.
And there's one away.
I think if he didn't steal on that pitch, he's stealing here. Taking a good lead at second.
Jesus Alarcon and Christian Esparza as Alarcon takes this for a strike. It's 0-1. Struck out in his last at-bat. That was against Josh. Josh's curveball is fouled over the top, and he's ahead 0-2.
Yeah. Good reflexes from Adams at first base, trying to get under that, but too far out.
Josh looks like he could run through a brick wall right now.
For sure.
The 0-2. This is sent out towards shallow center field. It'll be, the Bucks miscommunication there, and it falls out in front of the center fielder, Billings. 2 runners on for Presidio. Nobody got particularly close to it. I think Billings thought it was Ezra. Ezra thought it was Billings, and then it fell in between the two. Runners at first and second.
Yeah. Communication always comes key late game.
Absolutely. It'll be Riley coming to talk to Josh as the 6-hole and 7-hole are due up Esparza and Aranda.
And Colt will talk to Matthew or Graham.
About that situation.
Too bad, but you can always trust Josh in a situation like this.
That's all you can do. As an athlete out there on the field, you got to forget about it and move on to the next play. There's 1 out. Runners at first and second. Tying run at second. Walk off, go ahead run at the first base bag as this misses high. 1-0 to Esparza.
Most dangerous pitcher in West Texas. I could say that again.
The 1-0. Looping curve, a swing and a miss. It's 1-1.
Swung out of his shoes.
Esparza, with 2 walks today, has also reached on an error and 3 productive at-bats. The 1-1. Fastball low.
Whoa. Josh is mad about that.
The 2-1. Just away.
Oh, man. If that wasn't a strike, I'm not sure what is, but.
Yeah. I think that's been a strike all day. Like I said, you're on the road at Presidio, the bottom of the 7th, and you're not going to get friendly calls in the bottom of the 7th with a 1-run lead. As that misses, that's a true ball. The 3rd walk of the day for Esparza, and Aranda steps in. He's 1 for 1 with 2 walks today from the 7-hole. Bases loaded. Tying run at 3rd, go-ahead run, and the walk-off run at second base.
This is scary.
Really. Josh, a deep breath. Sets and fires. High and inside.
Josh can deal with pressure.
All in the hands of Josh, and coach agrees, letting him ride. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, now 1-1. Big pitch there for Josh.
That is a huge lead.
From the second base bag, the 1-1. Strike at the knees, 1-2.
That was a perfect pitch right there.
1-2 count. Bases loaded with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Bucks still up 1. Here's the pitch to the 7-hole. Strike. Oh, a ball called on the outside.
Oh, man.
2-2.
Well, if the umpire wasn't partial before, he might be becoming a little partial now.
It does feel like it. Here's the 2-2. Grounded on the third base side. Presidio will send 1 in to score and give the stop sign at third base. They respect the arm of Alec Ramos out in left. They tie it up on the single as the infield was cheating in, looking for the throw home. And wow, that's a huge stop sign at third. And I thought they'd test Alec trying to win it. We're tied up at 5 after the RBI single. Not over yet. Here's Santiago Ramirez. Takes the first pitch well high.
Can high school games go to extra innings, or do they end in a tie?
Presidio and Anthony played a 17-inning ball game last year in district play.
Oh, man. That is crazy.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, now 1-1.
So for all we know, this could go on for a while.
Both Santiago Ramirez and Miguel Hernandez 0 for 3 in the ball game. In the 8 and 9 spot is the 8 spot here takes this low 2 and 1. Infield still in, looking for that throw home. Again, they'll need it on a ground ball in play. The 2-1. High and inside ball 3. Another ball would end the ball game as well. Bucks with their back against the wall here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
A walk here would end it.
Time to center yourself if you're Josh Solis. Presidio trying to throw off his vibe as he sets and fires. The fastball gets a swing and a miss. It's 3-2.
Man, Josh knew what to do right there.
The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Josh Solis, and there's 2 away. Miguel Hernandez, the 9-hole, is 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts.
Oh, man. This is scary.
Josh. The first pitch to the 9-hole finds the zone at the knees, 0-1. Huge strike.
Yeah, for a second I thought the ump might not call that, but we got lucky.
The 0-1. Just high. I feel like the umpire today has a 6-sided die in his pocket, and he'll roll it before a half inning, and that decides where he's going to call the strikes that inning. He's calling them low lately. Inside early, outside in the middle innings. He gets another swing and a miss. It's 1-2 with 2 outs.
These are the crucial moments of the ball game right here. Most important pitch of the ball game.
Strike 3, found on the outside of the plate. Josh Solis strikes out 2 in a row after Presidio ties it up in the bottom of the 7th.
Let's go.
We're headed to extras here in district play. 5 runs for both ball clubs. We couldn't decide it in 7. We'll be back in a minute here at Big Bend Radio.
They're good for the garden, good for the shop, good for construction, good for household chores. And right now, they're sale priced at $3.69 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store. We're talking about True Grip men's nitro-coated gloves that give you a sure non-slip grip under most any circumstance. Available in sizes medium, large, and extra large, these gloves are the go-to pair for most any job inside or out. Grab some and save over $2 a pair at Morrison's True Value Hardware store.
Do you need better internet in West Texas? Mountain Zone TV delivers reliable wireless broadband with no credit checks and no contracts. Whether you're streaming, working from home, or running a local business, Mountain Zone TV is built for rural living. Proudly serving Fort Davis, Marathon, Marfa, and Presidio with fast, dependable local service. Mountain Zone TV, connecting West Texas. Call them up at 432-837-2300.
Skinner's Drilling and Well Service offers everything you need when it comes to solar well pump system installation and maintenance. Whether you're looking to cut electricity costs or need solar power in an area where electricity is not readily available, Skinner's Drilling and Well Service has some solar options that you'll want to consider. By the way, these systems are upgradable over time. Call Skinner's Drilling and Well Service, LLC at 837-2497, Texas license number 2838A1.
Shortstop still out on the bump for Presidio. I think his 4th inning. He's been out here for a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe 3rd or 4th. It's Ezra Lujan, Josh Solis, and A.J. Yanez for the Bucks as the big 12-6 curveball finds the zone 0-1.
That was a close call.
It's one of those where the catcher catches it about the belt line. But with all the dip on the curveball, when it was in the zone, it was probably a bit high. It's just misses low 1-1.
Yeah. You know, People say it's easy to hit a baseball if they've never played before, but to put it to an empty place of field, it's going to be hard for Ezra. But I think he can come through right now.
In a big spot. Takes the 1-1 well high. We take a walk, too.
Yeah. That would have been a strike early game.
Yeah, a whole lot. I mean, at any juncture, the 2-1. Fastball misses low. 3-1 count for Ezra Lujan.
That would have been a strike mid-game. Yeah, you were right with the six-sided die.
Got to be adjustable, man. Well inside, ball 4. Maybe it hit Ezra, won't matter. He'll take the first base bag for free. With Josh Solis, AJ Llanes, and Alec Ramos due up for the Bucks.
Yeah, we'll see what happens to Alex Adams pretty soon. He was playing first base, right?
Yeah, I saw him back out there.
Never mind.
So I think it was a warning.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules at this level.
Yeah.
It was an aggressive point from the umpire back to the dugout for Alex.
Yeah.
Before he wrote down in his book. As this misses away. Nope. It's a strike on the outside to Josh, 0-1. He gave that signal to his coach.
Well, the six-sided die landed on outside pitches this inning.
The 0-1. He's going to go back to the same spot, and they called a ball this time on the curve, 1-1.
That was the exact same pitch.
Again, Ezra at first, the 1-1 count. Well away, ball 2.
It would be cool to see a full 9-inning ball game right now.
We don't get paid overtime.
Yeah. Well, I don't get paid at all.
The 2-1. Two-seam dots up the outside corner of the zone, now 2-2.
Same pitch again.
Yeah.
This time it got a strike.
He's operating on the outside to Josh, scared of that inside pull look. Again, an outside pitch, this time a swing and a miss. And Josh is heading back to the dugout as AJ steps in. AJ looked like he'd be the hero earlier in the ball game with the 2 RBI double.
Yeah.
Now needs to play the hero again with a runner at first tied up in extras.
A double right now? I mean,
you could definitely send Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra's fast.
AJ takes it above the visor, 1-0.
I don't think there was any time in the game where that would have been a strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Well away. Coach has given some sort of signal to AJ. He hasn't had anything to hit on either of those pitches, but Coach Llanes wants something from AJ. The 2-0. Well away, 3-0. I think the pitcher was thinking the same thing. Maybe the hit and run was on after the unhittable first pitch and really sent an unhittable one intentionally on the second one. But now trying to find his rhythm behind 3-0.
Are you allowed to intentionally walk, like, by the signal?
Yep.
In high school baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The 3-0. High and inside. A 4-pitch walk to AJ.
AJ's mad about getting walked. I mean,
yeah.
Actually, he might not be. Might be happy, but.
No, it did look like he's mad.
Yeah. And they'll probably put in a pinch runner for him.
Alec Ramos now.
Or they won't put in a pinch runner for him. Never mind.
Up for experience on the base pass. Alec, swing and miss at the high fastball. It's 0-1. It's Graham Du Bois on deck. Again, 1 out. Runners at first and second for the Bucks.
Alec is definitely a smooth operator. He can get it if he needs to.
Sends this one chopping up the middle towards the pitcher. He'll collect, fires to first in time. The fielder's choice gets the runner at first, puts two in scoring position for the Bucks.
You know, that was a good thing almost.
Yeah. I think we take the base runner over the sack, but like you said, it's not the worst outcome.
Yeah.
Graham Du Bois can make it a great outcome if he can put two in.
I mean, with Graham, you never know. He could.
Has a double on the day. He takes the first pitch down Broadway, 0-1.
Yeah, not his pitch.
Looping curve misses away.
That was a rainbow almost.
Big looper. The pot of gold would have been striking Graham on his big gold dome piece right now. I guess not with an empty first base bag. The 1-1. Two seam, dots up the outside, 1-2. Again, if the righty can operate with that outside part of the zone and put the two seam in there, he's going to be hard to hit. This might have been the umpire in that 17-inning game last year. 1-2. Another two seam. This one just away, 2-2. That one looked closer than the first one.
Yep. It was almost the same pitch. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2-2 with two outs, two in scoring position to the sophomore, Graham Du Bois.
A lot of twos.
Struggled early on in the ball game as the starting pitcher and can redeem himself with a swing of the bat here. The 2-2. Well high.
Thought he was going to call that a strike for a second.
Alex Adams is on deck. The 3-2. Low and away, ball 4. Bases loaded for the Bucks with 2 away and Alex Adams in the box.
This is a place you got to trust Alex. I think he can come through clutch right here. Let's hope.
He apologized to the umpires. He steps in the box. That's one thing you got to think about is, can the umpire put his ego aside and make the good call against the kid who wasn't happy with the call last time around? Alex fouls off the first pitch he sees, the fastball 0-1.
Thought that was going to be fair for a second, but no.
Just laid on it?
Yeah. A little under it, too. I mean, he's almost got the timing.
Alex is 1 for 4 today. He takes this well away, non-competitive as fatigue sets in for the shortstop. When you're 5'6", 5'7", throwing at that velocity, man, you're going to get tuckered out pretty quick. He's using a lot of his energy.
Man, if Alex hadn't apologized to the umpire, that might have been called a strike.
1-1. Two seam, low and away, ball 2.
That was close.
Bases lowered, 2-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. Alex Adams takes it well high. 3-1.
A walk here, and they'll probably take the pitcher out.
I don't know who they go to. Maybe the center fielder, but
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It's very possible that he pitched his limit on Tuesday. So I don't know how many options they have. The 3-1. High and away, ball 4. Alex Adams' apology might have just bought the Bucks a run. That one was awfully close. Ball 4. It's 6-5 Alpine here in the top of the 8th.
You should be happy you thank the umpire on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's Jace Fickey. Jace Fickey's had a good day at the plate. Couple of hard hit balls. struck out once and hit by a pitch once as he takes strike one, 0-1.
Yeah, that was straight down the middle. I mean, sometimes it's good not to swing on the first pitch.
Yeah, just get a feel for him, especially late here. Is he taking a lot off? Here's the 0-1. Vicky sends it looping out to shallow right. That'll score one. That'll score two. They give the stop sign over at the third base bag. The throw from right comes in. Vicky avoids the tag. Now they move it over to third base where they apply the tag on the big round around third from the base runner there in Alex Adams. So the Bucks score 2 on the play. It's 8-5 now as Presidio needs 3 to tie things up, but a little bit of a question mark at the tail end of the play as Coach Yanez gave the big stop sign at third base well in time, but Alex rounds around and Presidio does a heads-up play getting it to that third base. Can't ignore the fact, though, that Ficky had the huge base hit. And again, Alex Adams with the RBI walk. Bucks up by 3. We'll be back in the bottom of the 8th here at Big Ben Radio.
When West Texas weather hits hard, your roof has to be tougher. That's why local homeowners and businesses trust Talent Roofing. From storm damage and repairs to full roof replacements, Talent Roofing delivers honest work, fair pricing, and results that last. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just quality craftsmanship from a team that knows West Texas roofs inside and out. Call them up at 432-837-7009.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Bucks need to take care of business now in the bottom of the 8th. Up 8-5. It'll be Josh Solis out for his 4th straight inning of work. A lot of miles on the arm in this ball game, especially a big ask from the closer who will try and handle his business here. Bucks amped up, coming out after the big go-ahead walk by Alex Adams, then the big 2 RBI single off the bat of Jace Ficky. Now stepping in for Presidio number 10, the 1, 2, and 3 in the order do up Anibal Ortega, Caleb Gonzalez, then Sama Niego. 1-0. Curveball fouled off, 1-1.
Hit the net. First ball to him, very inside. I think it might have actually had some motion on it.
The 1-1. Another curveball chopped towards Josh. He'll flash the leather and flip to first in time. 1 away.
Yeah. Alex didn't even touch the bag. He just tagged the runner.
Really?
Yeah. Man, I'm so excited. I'm starting to stutter.
He might be in the doghouse after that base running play.
Yeah.
But a win helps a lot.
Yeah, for sure. And Coach Yanez likes Alex a lot. So he likes everyone.
Here's the first pitch to Gonzalez. He's out ahead of it, a swing and a miss. That's the shortstop who pitched maybe 4 or 5 innings, giving up 3 runs in the top of the 8th. He struck out looking 3 times in a row.
The pitcher now.
Fastball well away, 1-1.
That would have been a strike last inning.
The 1-1. Fouled off now, 1-2. Josh is doing a great job getting ahead right now.
For sure.
Maybe a lot of adrenaline from the big situation a moment ago. Again, it seemed like he was kind of bleeding back in the 7th.
Yeah.
But feels like he's back at full strength right now. The 1-2. Fastball maybe touched 85 there. That had zip as it misses low.
Man, the outfield, very huge gap in between center and left.
Yeah, Colt is shifted off to that right side. 2-2, high and inside towards the dome piece of the shortstop.
I'd be scared if I was him.
The infield has kind of shifted to the left, and the outfield shifted to the right.
Interesting.
The 3-2. Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Solis. There's 2 down. The golden sombrero for Caleb Gonzalez. He struck out 4 times in the ball game.
3 looking, 1 swinging.
He's 0 for 5 as well from the 2 spot as Samaniego steps in. He's 3 for 3. No, sorry, 3 for 4.
He's having a good game.
With a double on the day. A really solid lefty bat in this Presidio order. He fouls off the first pitch he sees. You remember that double was out to right field, right on the warning track.
I mean, there hardly is any warning tracks. So.
Yeah, the warning path. Is that what we could call it?
I'd give it a warning strip. Like, it's not even that big.
Yeah. The 0-1. Samaniego sends this out to center. Colt Billings running forward and ends up back behind him over his head. He heads out to center field, picking it up and sending it to the cutoff man as Samaniego takes second base. All right. I'm going to get on my soapbox for Colt, but the downward pointing lights here do not help you on fly balls in the night.
That is the second one that has been muffed in center field. But I mean, Colt will bounce back. He won't get in his head.
Yeah.
I think
I think the first one was worse than that one. I think that one wasn't that bad.
I think he was just really eager to end the game right there.
Caballo takes it on the inside. No, a balk. They'll give
Balk is
Samaniego
called.
third.
Oh, man.
We'll reset.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
I watched the batter. I don't really watch the pitcher as much.
I won't question it.
Josh misses high, 1-0.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This umpire's vibe calling. He's like, man, it'd be exciting to go to the 9th.
Yeah.
The 1-0. Down low, 2-0.
Do you know if there are reviews in 6A high school baseball in Texas?
I don't think so.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, I like pure baseball like this.
The 2-0. High and inside. You don't like the ABS?
Yeah, I don't like ABS. I don't like VAR.
They had an ABS call at that Chihuahuas game, too, which was surprising.
Yeah, VAR in soccer is always getting me mad.
The 3-0. Josh delivers a strike, 3-1.
Bunt shown.
Yeah. With 2 outs again, we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Presidio needs to score 3 here to stay alive. The 3-1. Grounded towards the first base side. Alex Adams will collect and step on the first base bag. The Bucks retain their first place position in the district. Still tied with Kermit after an 8-5 extra innings win on the road against their big-time rival in Presidio. 2-0, the Bucks will finish against Presidio on the season as we'll send to a quick commercial break here at Big Bend Radio.
In today's connected world, digital wellness matters. It's about staying safe online, finding balance at home, and having peace of mind with the technology you use every day. At BBT, we believe your internet should work for you. That's why we offer smart tools that help protect your network, manage screen time, and give you control, all backed by local support you can trust. Because healthy connections build stronger communities. Call 800-592-4781 or visit bigbend.com today.
Again, 8-5, the Bucks take it. Barry, who's your pitcher of the ball game?
Josh Solis, of course. What did he have, 6 strikeouts?
Yeah, he had a lot of strikeouts. I don't know what the final number was. I'm going to go Alec Ramos. I think Alec coming in the first inning in a tough spot and then delivering a few scoreless innings. So it was Josh for you. I think Josh also had a really notable effort. Alec for me, who came in that first inning in a tough spot and delivered a few quality innings for the Bucks. Can't argue with either of those. I think the pitching was kind of the difference maker for Alpine today.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the bats went, nobody with a standout performance, nobody with 5 for 5, 4 for 5 day, but still a really clutch day for your hitter of the day.
Yeah, I would say Jace Fickey for sure. Great game. 2 RBIs or 3?
3 RBIs.
3 RBIs, yeah.
Hit by a pitch. And he started it off with a strikeout. His first at-bat of the day is a strikeout. And again, then he was hit by a pitch. Then he singled. Then he hit the 2-run go-ahead double in extras. So it goes to show, man, start your day off with a strikeout. You can settle in, still be player of the game. As Jace Fickey takes our hitter of the game award here at Big Bend Radio. Again, I've been Ryan Weil. That's been Barry Young. And the Bucks are now 2-0 against Presidio on the year after taking this 8-5. We'll sign things off here at Big Bend Radio.